Trouble. Watch out. Watch you wicked them all. Say the wicked them all. And go down. Hey. Watch you wicked them all. Say the wicked them all. And go down. We say how we are going to do this. Oh, ready? Ready? We say how we are going to do this. Yes, we go down. Oh, sit down there. Just catch it on the balance wheel. 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 Jesus, are you balance? Trouble. Watch out. Watch you wicked them all. Say the wicked them all. And go down. Hey. Watch you wicked them all. Say the wicked them all. And go down. We say how we are going to do this. Oh, ready? Ready? We say how we are going to do this. Yes, we go down. Oh, sit down there. Just catch it on the balance wheel. 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 Jesus, are you balance?
Yes. Pleasant morning, afternoon, Good evening and good night, wherever you are in your neck of woods. Right, this morning is one of the many mornings that I am feeling so happy, right, in terms of certain information that we are in receipt of, right, relating to the Paul Buchanan situation, right. I trust me, Jamaican people, I am so happy, right, in terms of some information that we are getting. But let me just bring Melting Pot to the floor, right, because Melting Pot is here. And before we do anything, right, we have to meet and greet our people in our chat room because the chat room is what keeping us quite interactive. And I tell you something that God is great. God is great. All right. So before we get into that, I can see that Melting Pot is just smiling on his face. I don't know if he had received what I had received. Let me say that. But before, all right, Beverly 975 and Falmouth Girl. Tonight life is going to be strong. When we have likes like Beverly, right? Never leave us alone. Falmouth Girl, never leave us alone. Richard Reed, Leighton Brown, right? Dorothy McCain. These are my solid soldiers, right? I mean, trust me, they are here batting for justice and good governance. Joan Allen, C. John McCarthy, Elga Fletcher, at Millicent, Ranstill Taylor, Una Vassell, Dave Wedderburn, and Dave always energized the chat. As a matter of fact, let me just put out what Dave is saying right here because Dave, right, becomes one of the strength as it relates to sharing out the information. Dave always putting it out there. Millicent 1647, Culture, Radican, Bless Up Yourself, and Del Raymond, right? Yvette, right? Rosalie Ricketts, Rowan Williams, right? Lindell McCarthy, right? Let me see, Anne Marie McDonald, see who Fiona Burnett, right? These are my usual people, right? Atnov, Daniel, bless up, Carol Miller, right? The truth made flesh. Just by that title there, the truth made flesh. Well, tomorrow, right? It is going to, of course, the truth is going to put on some flesh, right? We have C Jam. Oh, I think I called C Jam already. Maureen Douglas, Beverly Stewart, right? George Beckford, Universal, right? At Leon Fresh Munda, right? And Delia Morris, Carol Miller, Damian Goss, Betty. The chat is just getting out of and of course, Unique Ray. You understand? Champion on the battlefield. At Balfour Clark, right? It. Believe you me, the chat is taking over. I can't manage the chat. I can't manage the chat anymore. But let me just give an umbrella welcome and let me have none other than my lieutenant, right? My right lieutenant, right? Never leave me alone to buckle the war. None other than Melting Pot. Brother Melting Pot, come to the floor because we are happy. Not hearing you, Melting Pot. What is going on? What is going on, Melting Pot? Fix up the mic, not hearing you. Right. Go in the settings, Melting Pot. Go in the settings because today, we can't slope. You have to be hot based on the energy that we are going to start with. But set up yourself. Okay, let me just talk to the people and meanwhile you are setting up. Right. So people, we have in receipt of some positive vibration, some very good news, right? But again, let me just be careful and tread, right, with some caution here, right? From the grapevine, right? The judgment will determine tomorrow in the Paul Buchanan case. And what we have been receiving from the grapevine, people in the know, is saying that Paul Buchanan is going to be victorious. So, that is what we want to say, and that is looking good, right, for the politics and the beginning, right, of the Jamaica Labour Party, right, dismantling, right, and of course, rightly so. But let us not get our hopes all up, right? Let us all anticipating for tomorrow's right judgment. So, right, let us keep, the faith. But what we have been receiving, right, it's all good news. And it seems as if Paul Buchanan is going to be the victor of tomorrow's news. Very good. And that, the energy that is going to spring from that, right? Trust me, it's going to be amazing, right? Melting pot, are you up and ready? Okay, so obviously it seems like melting pot still having, right? And here's what Dave is saying, right? Spread the word, please, folks, so you know that Dave is Dave is so happy, right? But who wouldn't be happy, right, with that news? And plus some of the things that I am going to reveal today. Today is going to be investigation after investigation, just like Daryl Voss and Boss After Boss. And we are going to open some new kind of worms, right? But so far, we begin, right, with such strong energy. And people, believe you me, I just got the information roughly about 20 minutes ago, right, prior to coming on to my live, right? And that just give me a whole new happiness and energy, right? I am just so excited, so to speak, right? I'm so happy. Can't wait for tomorrow. This is what Andrea Berg is saying. Can't wait for tomorrow. Andrea, just imagine, right? Tomorrow, I mean, unfortunately, I'm not going to. Oh, I am going to be alive tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, so tomorrow when we come back, that energy.
My check, my check.
Yes, it sound good. Right here, right here. It sound good.
All right.
Okay, so some technical difficulties, right? Happening the melting pot right here. Melting pot, you have to right get that correct because we don't want to right slow the flow, right? The strong energy that is taking over right now. I am so happy, right? But the Paul Buchanan case, right, seems to be going in a solid, good favor. And when we say we got the information from the grapevine, you understand, from the people who in the know, right? Of course, Mystic Sensation had dialogue with them, speak with them, right? So, and I know this would have to call out sister all right. Listen me. We know sister Winnie go call out is going to call, Sister Winnie, talk to us because Melting Pot have some difficulty there. Right. So talk to us, Sister Winnie.
Good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon.
And Mr. Melting Pot. What I want to say right now, I can't wait until tomorrow, sir.
Yes.
I just cannot wait. I just pray to the living God in above to make Mr. Buchanan come out to be the winner.
Yes.
Because we all know that Andrew steal the election.
Mm-hmm.
And how can two in service providers shut up at the same time?
Talk about things them, Sister Winnie. Talk about things them.
Listen, it's not right. Digital and lime or slime should not be the same minute. They both shut down. And the ballot box that was the driving that taking away the boxes.
Yes.
Something is not right. I think about 6 or 7 of them should have taken to court because they didn't win their seat.
The election is clearly stolen. The use of Pegasus,
Yes.
and particularly what happened in St. Mary.
We must stop blaming our supporters. They did go out, majority go out and vote, but they was thrown away.
Yes, agreed, Miss Winnie. Can you imagine tomorrow when me come back on the live, because we are going to put Glasspool Brown. Let me talk from now, you know. We are going to light up Glasspool Brown, you know. And I'm happy that I will be coming on 1 p.m. Right?
But he should be in prison
Yep.
for what he
Can
has
you
done.
imagine? Can you imagine?
And I'm telling you, and the boxes them that was stopped as well. Because we did win the seat by at least about 40 or 60. Because them never wins. It's only 3 person I think that win them the seat outright.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest to me never win the seat.
True.
But you see, with corruption and with what go on,
Mm-hmm.
because when I was watching the result, because really I do not watch election result,
Yes.
but I watched this one and I said, Lord, thank God he's leading.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, wait, 1 hour, 2 hours, no result. What's going on? And then I hear, you see when the night when he was going out to talk and he wasn't happy.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you see his face?
Exactly.
Like something is wrong.
The entire JP was not happy. The entire administration was not happy.
This election was stolen. Our people, yes, some did do what they have to do, but we did win the election outright.
Yes. Yes.
The vote was stolen at that check away down some gully.
Mm-hmm.
And the next time something got to be wrong. By the way, did you hear Hamilton cuss out Andrew Onis?
Yes, man, we have that to discuss. We have that to discuss, Sister Winnie. We have that to discuss. We have that to discuss. Bangarang in the GLP. Bangarang.
He cursed him 6, but anyway, I'm gonna look at my Bible now and hold it and put Mr. Buchanan back in my Bible. Yeah?
All right, please. Yes, love your Sister Winnie.
And say hello to your wife and your father for me.
All right, bless up, Sister Winnie. All right, Sister, you can see, Sister Winnie, right, is very happy, right, and rightly so. Sister Winnie now is going to go into her Bible, right, and of course pray, right, for victory, right, as it relates to Paul Buchanan. But what we are getting so far, as I said, I have spoken to persons in the know, and it really looks good. Really looks good, Jamaica. Really looks good. Can you imagine? Can you imagine after tomorrow, as it relates to Mystic Sensation, as it relates to Melting Pot, as it relates to Reggae Dub Scene, Parnage, the whole works, mighty God. Yes, caller, you're on Mystic Sensation Live. I see I don't even start. Look, hold on, the caller. I don't even start the live. I don't even introduce Melting Pot yet. I'm not telling something, say the energy are coming in. But Melting Pot understand. Yes, caller, go ahead.
Yes, Baron, good afternoon.
Blessings.
Good afternoon to Melting Pot. Well, I think tomorrow going to be the best, happiest day of Andrew in his life.
The happiest day? Tell me what you're saying.
I'll tell you something. Remember, he's the wall scheming on him.
Yes.
And he can't run. Plus the whole corruption in his party who can't choke nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like he's sick of his own self with a gun.
Yes.
And he cannot move.
Yes.
So the only way for him to get out now, even with China right now, I tell her already, all he gonna say, see, I'm Prime Minister no more. I lost.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get away because remember Trump don't want to see him right now. No?
Yes.
And that's why Trump's hand him over to China. And 2 things, remember China is BRICS,
Mm-hmm.
and he's in India in BRICS.
Yes.
So the American is very angry with him.
Okay. But let me just say something quickly before I move on to Brother Melting Pot to talk to his people and introduce himself. what in terms of what happened tomorrow as it relates to Paul Buchanan taking that victory, we are going to lead the campaign that to ensure that his passport being seized by the police, because we don't want him to leave the island, right? We don't want him to leave the island,
It's not gonna happen because
we want his travel documents. We want travel documents seized.
We're not gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I remember them saying on a power.
Yeah,
I remember
right.
the commissioner of police and dog.
Which is true.
Barking and we jump.
Which is
So
true.
remember, it's not gonna happen.
Which is
But
true.
remember, all we have to do with him now is remember we have Interpol.
Mm-hmm.
So matter what he just steal because to hear that they gotta bring him back in handcuff. He's not gonna feel good.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can't even right now Interpol they were across the world and Jamaica tied with all the countries. So
All right.
there's no way he can go.
Okay.
The only way probably he can leave his turn fish and go live with Port Royal.
Well, I can tell you something. I can tell you something that is going to happen 100%. That tomorrow, victory for Paul Buchanan is the beginning of his destruction. Not two way about that.
Yes.
It is the beginning of his destruction.
He can't go nowhere.
Exactly.
He stick up himself.
All right. Okay.
He stick up himself. So remember China, even China angry with him right now because what he promised China is not gonna happen no more.
All right. But what we want you to do, Carla, because we have to run the program. If you have to call back into the program and we discuss.
Yeah,
but let me just get it up and running. All right?
All right, cool.
Blessing Carla. Right? Love the Carla analysis. Right? So you understand, he can get to Carla. So melting pot. Let us
my brother.
meet and greet, and then we kick the program, right, and start the program. Yes, melting pot, go ahead.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, on this Thursday afternoon, Thursday afternoon, rather, and we are here at a very critical junction as it relate to Paul Buchanan and Andrew Holness,
Yes.
But we like that and we welcome that. But first, I want to big up my fans, as usual, Mystic Sensation family people, don't know we love and respect, yeah? So love and respect, same way. Fans in the UK, big up. Fans in Canada, big up. Fans in America, big up. Jamaica, Caribbean, and all over Africa, South Pacific, Australia, New Zealand, and the entire European community, enough love and respect. And to the communities, them in Jamaica, big up on yourself, like Ground Zero, enough love and respect. 2 Mile Lights, big up on yourself, yeah man. You don't know the works, yeah. Jungle Lights, big up on yourself. We not leaving out, because we are our people, yeah. So we have to just show the love and respect and just make us know, say, your energy is what feed us, yeah. That give we the incentive to come and, relate to the item like this. Because the energy we want to give, and I tune in this afternoon, yeah. But I can tell, my brother was saying how much the chat is on fire. And we like when the chat burn. Because right now we have a whole bridge for burning in Jamaica as it relates to Andrew Holness, yeah, and corruption. So,
Yes.
Without any further ado, you don't know me have to big up the votes as usual, Sir Lord Byron. I'm the captain around here, so once again, people, we have put back the show in the hands of Sir Lord Byron, and we are going to kick it off further along the line, yeah? So
Right.
Stay tuned.
Blessings for that melting pot. Love it. Now, Jamaica, let us do a little brief synopsis of the possibility in terms of the case going into Buchanan's hand. Bolo, big up yourself, Bolo, big up yourself. So far, you understand, as it relates to information that we had received, Bolo, right? We are happy, but we are hoping for the best for tomorrow. Right? And I do believe that, we are going to be victorious. But that is going to be the beginning of sorrow for Andrew Holness. And can you imagine tomorrow when Mystic Sensation come out tomorrow, right? I am going to do a whole digging again as it relates to the Glasspool Brown. And we'll be digging into Glasspool Brown for tomorrow. Certainly, we'll be anticipating, right, the judgment. And believe you me, After that judgment, then mystic judgment will follow. But let us begin in terms of getting a message, right, from none other than Marcus Mosiah Garvey, right? As I said, today, right, is going to be judgment with the amount of investigation that we have, right? And people, again, you're going to be surprised, Mystic Sensation, as always, right? Let us get into what Mosiah Marcus Garvey said, people, and we want to pay keen attention to what he had said. And I mean, just imagine, more than 60 years ago, Marcus Mosiah Garvey talking to us as one people.
Leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. Let me say that again. Any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you. They gave leadership to our foreparents, and that leadership made them slaves. Yes, but we've decided to find out leadership of our own to make ourselves free men. Babylon did it. Assyria did it. France under Napoleon did it. Yes. Britain under William Pitt, Earl of Chatham did it. America under George Washington did it. Africa with 400 million black people can do it. If you cannot do it, if you are not prepared to do it, then you had better die.
So let me just hold the card.
Because when the history of mine is complete, future generations shall have in their hands the guide by which they shall know the sins of the 20th century. For nothings, if you cannot do what other nations have done, what other races have done, then you had better die. Because any leadership that teaches you to depend upon another race is a leadership that will enslave you.
All right. Well said, Marcus Mosiah Garvey. Let me stop, share that. And in between that, right, of course, I said the cards are going to be coming in very hot and sharp, and likewise. So let me just hear what the caller has to say. Yes, caller, go ahead, Mystic Sensation Live.
Yeah, what me ask you now? You see music God now, right? You see God, Father God, see everything with every human being I do. And you see, anytime we have things that are fear to God and fear to yourself, the hands of time always come back on some way. You see in life, never you try to champion against your brother and your sister. That's why some people feel the consequences for the long run. And when sometimes some of them are suffer, they must see people about what they do, hands of time come back on them. I talk and I say from a longer time, from this man coming to power and I run the country, he might run the country on a backward footing. And the talk already, I said, when people do things, you can see it. If they might do good, you see it. And if they might do bad, you see it. You understand what I mean? You know one glass of difference about that coming in. In not putting nothing at all in place with Jamaica people. That's the first one they don't do. The man, everything the man I go feel him way. And who in love and who in respect. You understand what I mean? The man, the whole has tried to cancel the almost the whole of the media. Let me start for the people them. Even the man finds on the election, him buy out the one of them, brother. Observe everything you hear in the PMP like a PMP in the country. You know what I mean? So we show the friends and the man love Jamaica people, brother. Look what the man play come for 9 million and Jamaica people that run $1 million, majority of Jamaica people that run $1 million. And they put their pay to 200%. They show the friends and they don't let Jamaica back, brother. But Jamaica now run already. And Jamaica, as an example, Jamaica people. A private sector all we have to live off of. Then now you have resource from day one. You know what I mean? So they will share the friends and they don't love Jamaica people, period. And you know what I'm saying? For nobody, everything people say now, listen. As bad as thing when PJ Patson in, and PJ Patson people that talk to PJ Patson little people. You man are left from Jamaica go and find anywhere and go. Like man, you one thing. In that one, people who are going. In this are doing this, a girl and represent himself, brother. Look at what business the man own him and the wife, how much them have got business. Look at wheaty. The investigation are trying to investigate him, and them are trying to buy out the same way. Him, you know what I mean? Him not certified. Much of them like Parliament not certified. On film side, the opposition some mark words to them say, look on full side, all of them certified. And over 4 years going 5 years, all one of them not certified, and I'm on the country, brother.
All right.
Let me just. Let me say some of the interest of one for the Jamaica people, brother. So
All
the ones after I take them and come back on them. You know what I mean? But they make one look like for instance that PMP are the wrong, but at them are the wrong.
yes.
You know what I mean? Look on back secret now.
But
you know what, you know what Travis like?
hold on, caller. Hold on. All right, hold on, caller, because caller, hold on. Caller, hold on. Because we have to get on fast with the program. We have so many things. So just wrap up in a minute, right? Just give you a minute to wrap up. All right.
You might try to go to all I want them now to try to get free movie again. That is the next chick people understand.
Yes.
You want to go, no. You know, I want to go Wilmington, you know. So, you know, I take him to go to all I want him take that leg guy 1-1 to get free movie. That for sure, so the man I try to put everything in a theme and control everybody. You know what I mean? The man is a dictator, brother. The man wants to control everybody. Anyway, big up yourself and take yourself, brother.
Blessings.
You want to take off my country, brother.
Blessings.
You want to represent the people that feel that instead of God forbid.
Blessings.
The rich and the people are suffering.
Yes.
Anyway, big up yourself, brother. Yes, sir.
Blessings. You know, I have to, you know, definitely agree, right, with the caller, right? You know, he's very much passionate, but you can see what the caller is saying is so much true. Let me just take the final call and then go on. All right. Yes, caller, you're Mystic Sensation Live. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mystic.
Wow, what a one becoming no Seaga call, you know. Talk to me.
Always take time to pray.
All right.
Morning and night and right through the day.
Mm-hmm.
Always take time to pray.
What?
Let us pray on Mystic Sensation for the Almighty God for victory tomorrow. From you, Almighty God. We're not waiting on man to make it. We are waiting on you to make it. And we've been waiting. We've been supplicating. We've been praying. We've been begging. And we've been crying without cease, Almighty God, for a relief from this Andrew Onis administration and government. And Almighty God, tomorrow, for that decision, we know you're going to decide in the people's favor because the people is calling and is your people, not others, your people. You realize, though, we have to wait until tomorrow. I know we're excited and we feel we have the positive and he placed it in our heart. But remember, he told us, be in expectation of it, Mystic.
Yes.
And we must be patient. I'm asking you, my brother, my loving brother, you and Melting Pot, all of you, your wife, your father, even Lonesome Ranger, everyone I'm calling on, everyone from all who is calling, especially for this vigil. It is significant, Mystic.
Mm-hmm.
Please talk about it today on your program. Call out the people in their full white because we are going in ashes and sackcloth, which is white, in front of the Almighty where we're going out at Portmore, Nagahead, to fill it with candle and going up to the Almighty because we're going to show them. So whatever principalities, powers, and spiritual wickedness that they have done to keep our people down, he's going to remove it. Oh, Almighty God. But I'm only cautioning for us to be patient and be clear and be trusting in the powers of the Almighty, not on ourselves.
Yes.
To get the victory tomorrow, to cover Mr. Buchanan and his team and that judge. Oh, Almighty God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Almighty God.
Whoa.
Place your justice in him tomorrow, Almighty God. Do and show the whole world how powerful you are, Almighty God. Because every avenue, every step, there is a place of worship. Yes, Almighty God. As Psalms 85 said, turn us, O God, on your salvation and cause thy anger toward us to cease. Will you be with us forever?
All right.
Forgive us, O Almighty God.
Okay.
I rest this today in your hands, O Almighty God. Cover this stick.
Blessings.
Because he is the sounding board. You give it to him today. Almighty God, please let us peace be still. Oh, peace be still. Oh,
Right.
Almighty God. Thank you, Mystic.
What
for
an energy.
listening to me.
What an
All right,
energy.
I'm going back to clips.
Blessings, blessings. Wow, that was an energy. But let us, we are going to seize all the calls now because I have too many investigations and I want to do all of them, right? So please call us, right? Just wait because I have too much hood into the fire that we have to burn them out today. And I'm going to burn out all of them today, right? And back to the fact that we are getting some good news, right? Tomorrow when I come out, mighty God, can you imagine, right, the sort of volcano that Mystic Sensation is going to erupt where Glasspool Brown is concerned. And Nasty Vegas, I want you to tell the Prime Minister tomorrow, dance to the rhythm and take for himself. I hope, because this one is going to be a dagger to your heart. I hope you have the strength, Mr. Vegas, to tell the Prime Minister to dance to the rhythm and take for himself, right? Because you are enablers of corruption. And while we say that, right, Tuesday, we spoke about the Amber Group, right? And over here, Melting Pot and Mystic Sensation, right, began the investigation with Dushian Savada when no other, right, social media, right, speaking about Dushian Savada, right? This is Melting Pot and myself, hard work to bring about Dushian Savada to light. And of course, Melting Pot can more than confirm that. Now, what we are going to dig and deliver again is that we showed billions of dollars, right, being wrapped up. And that was one of the reasons why we played the clip, right, with Comrade Knight telling you, giving you insight, right, of what the Jamaica Labour Party has been doing. Today we have some serious corruption to discuss. And if you notice Bruce Golding on the thumbnail, Bruce Golding, I wonder why I'm doing, but Bruce Golding, the thing wouldn't find out. And Bruce Golding, the thing that Melting Pot wouldn't find out. You are dash out there, you know. Today, I hear there, you know. Albin Hill, you think we wouldn't find out? Remember that we are digging into you guys, and we are going to this. Look here, today we say a bombshell, people. But let us show Jamaica as it relates to the link, as it relates to Amber Holding Network. And one of the reasons why I'm going to quickly go back is to show you that the Amber Holding Network indeed belong, indeed, let me repeat it, indeed belong to no other than Dushian Savadia, because he holds majority shares in that. You never know that we were going to find out that too. Yeah, man, we are good like this, right? We dig. And that again is going to be other breadcrumbs now for police to investigate. So we are just laying them out there. So whether the police, the commissioner, and the Jamaica Labour Party don't want to pick up these breadcrumbs and simply ask Dushian Savadia to explain, you understand, all of what we are showing out. Number one, the $450,000 US who had given it to him. And we are confident, Melting Pot and myself, we know that that money came from Andrew Owners straight to Dushian Savadia. People, without any delay, let me just prove that evidence and take off this evidence of the case. Amber Holding Network. Let us prove it to our people. The people know that Mystic Sensation. We don't do conspiracy theory over here. Here it is, the question. Yes, Amber Group owns a majority stake in Amber International Holding Limited. Evidence, number one, we don't play around here. Evolved from Amber DWM Holding Limited and operates as Amber Premium, making it a subsidiary of Amber Group. But people, shocking. that I never know that not only, right, that Andrew Holness is moving the corruption so fast and want to change, right, the face of the money, right, linking up with this situation. Let me show you people, let me make you read it for yourself. Amber Group is the parent digital asset firm. Amber International Holding Limited operates as a subsidiary specializing in institutional crypto wealth management. I couldn't, look here. You know the first person who I've heard, right, connecting, right, the dot of cryptocurrency, right? I wonder if Ed Boy, because Ed Boy was talking about this, and I was surprised that I found it myself, right? So all along, what Ed Boy was saying, Ed Boy was indeed, right, because I heard Ed Boy, right, linking this as it relates to cryptocurrency. So, Ed Boy, yes, I am giving you your flowers as it relates to the cryptocurrency portion of this, right? So, Ed Boy, big up yourself anywhere there, right? Public listing, the holding entity, right, went public on the NASDAQ under the ticker AMBR following a merger completed on March 14, 2025. Let us stop from sharing this, right? Because we said over here, solid investigation, right? We don't do conspiracy theory, right? We investigate, right? We dig and we come up. Let us show the profile of Dushyant Savadia, right? Here it is. Dushyant Savadia, founder and CEO at Amber Group, Kingston, Jamaica. Dead on the money. Connection, right? Dead on the money. 100% correct. All right. And so then, of course, our investigation, right, exposing Andrew Holness and Dushyant Savadia as it relates to the level, high level of criminality. But let us go back now to the Amber International Holding for the last time and give people and show people the corruption. Here it is, right? This is in billions of dollars being robbed up by Andrew Holness and none other than Dushyant Savadia. Well, as I said to the Jamaican people, that Dushyant Savadia really owns nothing. Remember, I have been saying it. It is Andrew Holness, the mastermind. Dushyant Savadia is the washer lady. All right. And you can see that 2015, the Amber Group existed. And within 4 years, from 2015 to 2020, 5 years, you already have 650 million Jamaican dollars rubbing up. But look at 2021, in the event of 2021, so many movement in and out with billions of dollars, billions. Look at that, people. Look at that, $10.55 billion in 2021. And guess what? Andrew Holness, right? Let me just move out this because I have to bring in Melting Pot right here to, you understand, quickly brush on this. And let me say this to Jamaica, right? 2021, Andrew Holness would have moved out, right? All of his money in SSL. Who informed Andrew Holness that SSL was going to crash 2022? Andrew Holness has been in SSL from 2008, if you remember. But 2021, Andrew Holness moved out all of his money. Who would have informed him that, of course, the country is going under? Well, guess what? Andrew Holness is in the hierarchy of SSL criminality, right? So he knows what is going on, and he knows that SSL was going to crash, and there it is. Move out his money. Mighty God, this man is none other than a very serious criminal that take over our politics. True, we are running, and we want time because we need to dig down in Bruce Golding, Harbin Hill. Harbin Hill, you need to come in front of the class. Bruce Golding, you sit there quiet as if you have done nothing, you know nothing. But let me just make Melting Pot speak, and then I come to you, Bruce Golding, showing people your level of criminality. Now, Melting Pot, as it relates to that, now we have proven the case that, of course, Amber Group is the holder and majority stakeholder in Amber Holding Network. We had finally done it, Melting Pot. What say you on the matter?
Well, clever piece of investigating. You know what I mean? You know, it's down to the principle of how you investigate why we can find so much findings, you know? And I mean, they're always accurate. But when you look at the whole aspect surrounding these two individuals as it relates to Andrew Wallace and Dushan Shabadia, and you look at it, it raises red flag. Because first and foremost, a man was broke the 2nd of January 2015. He's not supposed to by 2021, somewhere about there, I gave a party $5 billion US in donation. That is an astronomical rise. Yeah, from way down at the pit of the gutter to the pinnacle point of where capitalist investment is concerned. Yeah, that never happened in Jamaica, you know. So that alone raised red flag. But as we tell the people in previously, Sir Byron, this guy Dushan Shabadia, you know, him replaced Gavin Roberts, you know. Yeah.
Yes.
Him had the replacement, and why Andrew move away from a local is because they feel like in business a lead. So I'm bringing an expatriate from India. Yeah, where, you know, language barrier and all these things, and, you know, knowledge of the entire island and people, him not have that, so him think we're more secret. Yeah? And then you see what him do? Him flower him, you know. Him flower him. Yeah, him beard him. Him do everything to him. I'm giving the power now to becomes ambassadorial individual in our country. Yeah? Rise him above all other Jamaican through criminality. Just look how the guy move. Him get all red carpet, him get everything, him get all of the government contract them now.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because in Jamaica, you know, people might hear Melting Pot say him flower him. Yeah, man, when them are celebrate, the man must start with them flower, you know. Indoctrinate you. Yeah? Yeah, man. So him get all of that. So that just show you say Andrew have him personally around him. But him a play a very destructive role in our society. Him a mash up a place. Him, Gladstone Brown, yeah, Auburn Hill, and the whole of them guy there. Yeah, them a play a role right now where damage the economy, damage the people them. And all it do is enhance Andrew Wallace corruption and theft. Yeah. So we have made sure now the police, them, if them never aware of with Dushan Shabadia, them aware now. We don't need to investigate him. Yeah? And the fact say with a public figure, yeah, based on the fact that Andrew gave him ambassadorial role, him represent the country. IC can't interview him now. And IC need to dig into him. Him not a private individual as them want to make it out to be.
Exactly.
So me I put that out there for my own initiative thought process of how me think. Once he's the ambassador.
You're correct. You're correct.
Yes, so it must be investigated by the Integrity Commission.
Yes.
A lot of people think that, oh, him don't fall under the same microscope or stipulation. Yes, he does, because Andrew made him ambassador. So we just want the IC move to him and the police them, because Jamaica police may have said something to them now, you know, and the judge them too. Yeah, when you see how the country move, the country is slowly moving away from Andrew Wallace corruption, you know. And you better start getting the house in order. Because remember, Andrew is not here forever to protect you, know. And Andrew will go down. He will. So I don't know what you think, say, well, then last forever. It's only good salvation. And Andrew is not a good salvation. So be careful of yourself. Prepare for me. The right people we are going to interrogate, you know, when the right time come. Because somehow, you know, we have done so much wrong to this country that it's no way out of getting rid of yourself from the corruption. Yeah? We can't run and hide from the corruption. We have to face the justice system that is going to be in place to protect Jamaica once and for all. And I yield back the floor to you, Sir Lord Byron.
Blessing to you, Melting Pot. Right, hitting the nail on the head. Brief, nice and spicy. Love it. And Pamela Okolo, you understand? Yeah, man. Thanks for the contribution. Really appreciate that. All right. Now, Jamaica. All right. Now, Bruce Golden, come in front of the class. Arvin Hill, come in front of the class. Because your level of corruption, right, almost equate to Andrew Holness. You never know, so we are going to find out that. As a matter of fact, is you fly the gate and let in the pirate? I'm not a melting pot?
No.
It is Bruce Golden who fly the gate and let in the pirate.
The pirate, yeah.
Now, and to show you how vindictive and vicious Jamaica Labour Party is, after Bruce Golden carried out some atrocities with Jamaican assets, selling out most of our assets, they are spreading the rumor that it is the PNP who sold Air Jamaica and the PNP who this and sold out this and rare, blah, 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 and told all those lies on PNP. But guess what? We have serious investigation that not only that Bruce Golden sold out Jamaican assets, right? Corruption under the table. People will say, what Mystic Sensation attack say? Wait until we fly the evidence there. People go say, Rotty George, even that deep. Bruce Golden, come in front of the class here, sir. Let me put up the document. So for all those who are spreading rumors that it is the PNP who divest Air Jamaica, the PNP who divest sugar factories and all them something there, and all of them something there. Make we crush the rumor there tonight. But we are going to go further than that. That the mission that Bruce Golden went on in terms of the divestation, the wide-scale divestation of Jamaica assets, was the opportunity to get money under the table. And because me big, loud and proud, I'm about broad, because me have the evidence, me about broad, more than Patrick Daly. Right? So let us read into this. And one of the first information, one of the first false narrative we want to crush, you understand, is them going on the campaign talking about PNP, sold out the country and this and that and that and that. PJ Patterson did no such thing. You understand? You people are criminals. Now, government is, and here it is, you know, let me bring it up. Government to divest companies December 22, 2009. Remember that Bruce Golden went into power 2007 to 2011. Right? So there is no way PNP would have involved. Right? It is Bruce Golden. And one of the reasons why Bruce Golden had done that, because Bruce Golden, may I tell you straight up, the evidence there, only for kickback you collect under the table. Yo, how so wicked to Jamaica, man? And yet you the pan talk show house and you just go on like you just innocent, sir. And go on like you have done nothing. Eh? That's why Edward Warmington one Jamaica and say, you're one of those who mash up Jamaica. Edmund Warmington was correct. Warmington was correct. Warmington was correct. Now, here it is. Government is to divest a number of companies in which it has full or part ownership. Prime Minister Bruce Golden, in making the announcement in Parliament on December 17, said the companies to be divested are as follows: Clarendon Aluminum Productions, Port of Kingston. A lot of people don't know this, you know. The Norman Manley International Airport, National Road and Operating Construction Company, Central Wastewater Treatment Plant. I said the man has sell out the Jamaican assets, you know, to crony capitalists, you know. To crony capital. They sell out the sovereignty, you know. Air Jamaica. The man, see that, you know, Air Jamaica. What am I saying? A PNP sold out. Air Jamaica. The man to go be a convention center. All of that you sell out to Mass of God. The Sugar Company of Jamaica. Sabina Park, the Trelawney Stadium, and shares in the Jamaica Public Service Company. Me never know, say, Bruce Gold has so much thing, you know. No, sir. What are they? I mean, so much of the man. Mr. Golden said the government has equity in Clarendon Aluminum Productions, but the company has accumulated debt that the government has to bring to finality. They want to enter PJ Patterson and run it. You understand? And then able to pay off the IMF. And then when you go in now, you tell lie about the country of debt. And so you have to sell off the assets then. Wicked. Because what I am going to reveal to the people is the shocking investigation, because you, as a matter of fact, Armin Hill, you and Armin Hill came under investigation from the contractor general. Woolpa people don't know that. Woolpa people don't know that you were under investigation for these things. You and Armin Hill. No, Mr. Andrew One, let's bring back Armin Hill. So you say Andrew One, let's love the criminal and people. That's why Armin Hill now, the Senate to chat off his mouth. So me I run out on you this Armand and Armin Hill. Expose the nasty corruption. We are looking at the option of divesting the shares that the government has, and to see to what extent we can offset the amount that is owed for our share of capital investment. You understand? Offset that debt and have it liquidated. Just imagine PJ Patterson, right? PJ Patterson run it for more than 15 years, right? And didn't seek to do that. But you come in with a level of criminality. And what the things are doing in Bruce Gold, right? And remember, it is criminal who get you into power. How much money do those spend for your campaign? All of that, we have all of that information that you know. You understand? Remember, say, I know we look, America investigating and expose you, and said drugs done, and including do those sponsor you, Bruce Gold, sponsor you win to come in power, Remember, so we have a dacket in a Bruce Gold. Yes, so we have dash out your dirty clothes, dash out your Armin Hill. Armin Hill, you in the Senate, you know set good. You know set good, Armin Hill. I wonder if you are one of them in the Senate that is under the Integrity Commission list. You understand? To know to be charged. Now I will understand. Armin Hill. Let me tap and take this away. Fire today, you know. People, when me tell you say fire today, believe it, no man. Fire today, we're not ramping them, you know. Let me show you we're not ramping them. We're going to nasty them up this morning. You see, it's a melting pot full all our lip. Melting pot. melting pot of weird for me nasty.
Oh, you mean? Of course.
We're going to dash out the gun and open them. Show the people. You understand? We don't play around us up. We don't play around us up, people. Now, look at this. Jamaica, look at going on. Armin Hill. We can't believe. They were on the active investigation. You understand, for the corruption? Come on, people, see it here. See it here, people. A mystic sensation, this, you know. You understand? I'm going to play around us, you know. Let me say, we can't big it up some more because everyone I want to read, you know, we count to 300. Yes. All right. I want to see it. See there? Office of the Contractor General of Jamaica. Special report of investigation conducted into the award of multi-million-dollar consultancy contract to Mr. Armin Hill or his company, Carburet Strategies Limited. You never know so where to find this Armin Hill. I'll read this, you know. Right? You never know so we could have find this. Yes. So we had that show to business this morning. Right? And show the whole owner, say the whole owner in a JLP corruption. Right? Bruce Golden use you. Bruce Golden use you to sell out Jamaican assets and collect big work under the table. And you come back now. You come back and say you do political representation. You know what I mean? What are you doing in the Senate? What are you doing into our Senate? Andrew Honest, this goes to show you, you know, how wicked and evil you are, you know. You bring back all of the criminal them. All of the criminal them surround you. No wonder why Albin Hill defend you, sir. No wonder why Albin Hill defend you to backside. Now we understand. Now, here it is, Jamaica. On 2009, October 16, the Office of the Contractor General, acting on behalf of the Contractor General and pursuant to Section 15, Subsection 1 and 16 of the Contractor General Act, initiated an investigation into the circumstances surrounding the award of a multi-million-dollar consultancy contract to Mr. Albin Hill or his company, Corporate Strategies Limited, by the Sugar Company of Jamaica, a government of Jamaica public body. This is what Bruce Gold and them doing. Now, let us get into the detailed circumstances, right? Let us get into the detailed circumstances here. Section 15 of the Act provides that a contractor general may, if he considers it necessary or desirable, conduct an investigation into any or all of the following matters. A, the registration of contractors. B, tender procures relating to contracts awarded by public bodies. The award of any government contract, the implementation of the terms of any government contract, the circumstances of the grant, issue, use, suspension, or revocation of any prescribed license, the practice and procedures relating to the grant, issue, suspension, or revocation of prescribed license. Section 16 of the Contractor General Act expressly provides that an investigation pursuant to Section 15 may be undertaken by a Contractor General on his own initiative, as a result of the representations made to him, if in his opinion such an investigation is warranted. The OCG decision to commence the formal investigation followed up on certain allegations which were initially aired over the electronic media in 2009, October 15. So people are talking about it. Subsequently, in 2009, October 16, an article which was entitled 27 million for Albin Hill. Just imagine that Bruce Golding used Albin Hill as a consultant firm and awarded him $27 million. $27 million Jamaican people for seek to sell asset 27 A. But I see them as something here. So it is this behavior like this, Andrew Honest mimic. Behavior like this, Andrew Honest mimic for both Bruce Golding and Edward Seaga. 27 million for Albin Hill was posted on the website of the Sunday Herald newspaper. So mainstream media was eating out on it. The article alleged that Mr. Albin Hill Company Corporate Strategies Limited had been paid 27 million for consultancy services. Mighty God, upon God earth. You ever hear that? To see consultant services, right? You've been paid 27 million. How much you get out of this Bruce Golding? Come talk to me. How much you get out of this Bruce Golding? Because I know, say, really and truly, Albin Hill would him get $7 million out of this. So you see the corruption, people. Want to see the corruption? The article further indicated inter alia as follows. Hill's company, according to invoices submitted, more to listen now, people. Hill companies, according to invoices submitted to the Ministry of Agriculture, is paid over 1.9 million monthly for consultancy services, driver salary, motor vehicle expenses, and telephone expenses. Have you ever heard them as something, people? Which part you never hear them as something? Between June and July this year, the government paid over 3.9 million for these services. The contract, according to the documents obtained by the Sunday Herald, was approved by cabinet decision in 2008. And tell me who was a part of the cabinet?
Andrew.
Who was a part of the cabinet? I want to see the corruption in the people. And understand why Andrew Wallace said do some of them things I know. Well learned, well oiled, and well seasoned by Edward Seaga and Bruce Golding. Well oiled and well seasoned machinery. Andrew Wallace as it relates to the tea-free. Well oiled and well seasoned. For the privatization of the sugar industry and was extended to July 2009. He insists that his firm was contracted by the Ministry of Finance, you understand, to help divest the country. And who was the Minister of Finance? I think it was, who was the Minister of Finance? Was it Ardal Shah?
Ardal Shah, of course. You should miss that. Ardal Shah, the Minister of Finance under Bruce Golding at that time.
Then, no. Ardal Shah is one of those persons that FinSAP bail out. No, so you commented, but
definitely, yeah.
Judge the ring of corruption. And he also pointed out that taxpayers are currently getting good value for their money. Can you imagine? The foregoing allegation raised critical questions and concerns for the OCG, particularly because of the reports that approximately 27 million had already been paid out under the contractor since 2008 July. People bang around this. You know, hear this? So before him do any work, before
the money paid out,
you can see $27 million had already paid to him to backside.
Kickback money, man.
Before the corrupt Arbinil carry out any work, $27 million scotch pack and barrel paid to Arbinil. And here I know, you're the pasa people. Because of the reports that approximately 27 million had already been paid out under the contract since 2008 July. And the fact that Mr. Arbin Hill was also the chairman of the board of directors of the SCJ Holding Limited, city corruption people. The man was, hey, people, where this remind you of? Me go ask you a question. Where this remind you of? UHWI with Bruce. UHWI with Bruce. You know, said Jamaica Labour Party and natural criminal. You see Jamaica, it confirmed the JP a natural criminal. They can't do nothing more than thief. They are not in the nation building. They are in the criminal enterprise business, which then held the government of Jamaica assets which were being divested. You want to understand this, you know. Arbin Hill. I'm going to understand this. Arbin Hill, right? Being the chairman of the board of directors of the SCG Holding Limited, which then, people, held the government of Jamaica's assets. No one assets, you know, multiple assets, which were being divested, including here Jamaica. Arbin Hill was the man who sits on the board. And the government give him the contract. But where we also get that. Remember one politician, melting pot, which part the government pay millions, you understand? And the property pay millions and they are not moving to the property. You remember that? Yeah.
Then them do man a 40 billion they pay up on the property there, you know. But they're not moving there, you know.
So hold them thoughts on melting pot because I want you to come slam them up. Further, the allegation in relation to the award of the contract to Mr. Arbin Hill inferred inter alia a lack of transparency, a lack of impartiality. When you hear that, a breach of applicable government procurement procedures and a potential conflict of interest. These allegations and inferences, amongst others, raise several concerns for the OCG, especially in the light of the perceived absence of adherence to the government contract award principles, which are enshrined in Section 4, Subsection 1 of the Contractor General. So people don't understand now why Andrew Honest really want NARA. That NARA give him full access to steal taxpayers' money. without being accountable. Nothing can go so. Nothing can go so. Melting pot, let me bring you in. You understand? For you to voice your piece, my brother.
Yes, my brother. Yeah, my brother. I tell you, that chain of event, starting from Edward Seaga, has been leader of the Jamaica Labour Party and Prime Minister of Jamaica. We all know what him do with divestment. Remember, JOS and workers lose them several thousand of workers them. Lost them job. JOS gone out of commission. The backside levy gone back. Them do all of these things. Then you see Bruce Golding come, him do the same thing. Yeah? Him start divest. Here Jamaica and the airport, them and all them thing there. Then you see Andrew Wallace come, him do the same thing. Him divest for the beach, them and all them thing there. Yeah? And several more. Rooms, village, hotel, them down there so. That's selling up. Yeah? And the value, a man fly go to Mexico go pick up kickback money, two of them, nasty thinking, dirty man a yard. Hardly salt, always name, always call for them thing and Pumva. Them go to Mexico. So you just look on the three prime minister for the Labour Party. Three of them divest and sell off to make an asset. And by selling the asset them, which I will tell the people them right now, that is a deliberate ploy. Yeah, to sell the asset, the country asset. Yeah. Because by selling the country asset, they have so much money at their disposal that they can't take out the kickback money. They can't do the business. That's all the money to themselves. You understand? And then now you have a guy like nasty thinking dirty, garbage bin. Yeah? Him been always participating in these things with the Labour Party, Them turn him all in an ambassador one at a time, And bring him come back to the country. You understand? And now you see him itch up in the Senate. But just look how the piece of shit house lie. What do you, Sean Paul? Yeah, go down a bar and go spending money and doing things. And who you see run go after? Garbage, bin, ill. And the crime minister and take it over so them spend money. When we have the video show you the man was spending money. And the man even give him the final word and say, no want it be a political thing, he just want the thing to just build back. And the man them run go down there. And claims it nasty thinking that garbage bin ill Andrew. Them run go down there and claim it. So them people are liar people. Yeah, and every liar is a thief. So no be beware of the garbage bin ill guy. Well, you don't know about Andrew. Yeah, he's a serial #1 criminal in our country. Yeah, and the entire party, and that them pride themselves on. Yeah, to trick and deceive. Yeah, and deal a lot of corruption and embezzlement of public funds and all type of thing them go on with, Yeah, and expect so well then the book when closed all the while. No, the book can't open anytime. When a man like Mr. Godiga and a man like Melting Pot go see it, we can't open on the book, And so far we've been opening on the book of corruption. Yeah, I want the people that know say at time for this thing stop in Jamaica, because this not enhance nobody life in Jamaica apart from who are participating in it, Generally speaking, everybody else in Jamaica feel the pinch and the pressure of Andrew Wallace corruption, Bruce Golding, Seaga, and you're drawing all the little conglomerate them around them like the garbage bin, ill and the Pumba, them pressure. Hey, Jamaica should have nice people. We should have been like America or Australia and New Zealand, them first world country there. Because we have the climate, warm tropical climate, yeah, like Australia and New Zealand. And we have everything else, food. We have resource to be a top country in the world. We are not supposed to be languishing at the bottom of the scale. God, that's where we are, because in a carry coming up. We don't know where up on the ladder, I don't know so we there. Yeah, and then you throw amongst even the worst African country, probably language behind them. So it's how far Andrew take the country in a 10 years, and that we are point out now. And we are saying forgot now, because we don't want no more of this filthy garbage crime minister that we will go to bed at night and wake up with teeth on the mind in the morning. I yield back the floor to you, Sir Lord Byron. Let's move the show along.
All right, blessings melting pot, short, spicy and punchy, powerful. All right, you know what? Guess what? We are going to dig up, as we said, investigation after investigation, bang around today. Now we are getting very serious in the house. Now Daryl Vaz, come in front of the line. And when we come to beating, we are come to beat and teach now. Beer 2 before and 4 before we are used. Come Daryl Vaz, come in front of the line. Come Daryl Vaz. Because we are running out of fear, you know. Because we know say you next, you know. And here what now Daryl Vaz. Let me just say in terms of what you are going to do before you do it. We know that, of course, you are going to line up yourself for judicial review. Right? We know say you're going to do that. Right? We know say you're going to do that. So, let me just get in some of the information. Hold on, people. Let me just take off this because take off some of what we had used up already. Right? Okay, all right. Let me just get back into it and deal with it. Yes, Daryl Vaz. Daryl Vaz. Ah, boy, I'm telling you. Shit, I come down upon you in Daryl Vaz. Shit, they come down upon you in Daryl Vaz. Now, in your whole age, you know Daryl Vaz, because you know, reach, you're roughly about 60. Yeah? You should have looked for come out of prison. You know, I look for going on it. No, at 68 years of age, melting pot. Daryl Vaz should have looked for come out of prison now. Daryl Vaz has sharpened up himself for going to prison.
And you're so right, you know, stick up in and not stop you too long. Because from 80 him should have ended. So you're right, him should have looked for come out now. Go on, carry on.
All right. Transport Minister reaffirms safety of rural school bus program. Now, you see when you lie and thief and corrupted, you understand, things come back to haunt your backside. When you lie, thief, and corrupted. Now, here you know, we are planted upon the crime scene. This is what you said. This is what you said. Minister of Energy, Transport, and Telecommunication, Honorable Daryl Vaz, is again, right, urging parents to register their children in the rural school bus program, emphasizing that it offers a safer and more affordable alternative to public transportation. You know what is wicked and evil about that paragraph, the first paragraph? Because Daryl Vaz knew very well that these buses are not safe. But yet Daryl Vaz doubled down to influence the parents to send out their children, right, to now use unsafe transportation. This is what Daryl Vaz has done to gain his criminal activity. It was about the children and use and manipulate the children. Now in Jamaica, from the grapevine that I'm hearing, certain investigation executed and the 110 bus cannot be accounted for now. But that's the next argument. That is the next argument. I'm going to leave that for now. We just juggle up. May 5th marks 1 year since the launch of the pilot of the rural school bus program, and not one single student has been killed or suffered any serious injuries while commuting on the rural school bus system, Mr. Vaz said. So Mr. Vaz guaranteed the safety of these buses. When I look at our people, look at the wickedness. Watch this Jamaican people. You come here, Daryl. Because when Melting Pot and Mystic done with it this morning. When you look at people, look on the bus where Daryl Vaz is safe. When you come at people, you come in front of the line, Daryl.
Daryl did it. Oh, yeah. So those buses kept it hid. 100 deals under the lid. Daryl did it. Oh, yes, he did. He smiled so wide, his pitch so sweet. The ministers danced to his deceit. Signed the papers, couldn't retreat. Daryl's hustle was hard to beat. Daryl did it. Oh, yes, he did. Sold those buses, kept it hid. 100 deals under the lid. Daryl did it. Oh, yes, he did. Daryl did it. Oh, yes, he did.
Let me talk to you. Because me see you take 2 buckle of JB rum. And I try to wait up the bus, them. I don't know what you try to do. They invoke your evil spirit. Then the spirit then now go save you from icy. And realize that you're calling up and invoking the evil spirit. But let me tell you something. The spirit of Jay, Ray, and Nephew now go save you. None of them 3 they now go save you. Because right about now, Jay, they go drag you down left. Ray, they go pull you up on the right. And Nephew go and pull you down on your backside face. And embarrass you at judgment for you know. Hold on there, see the caller them a call me? Caller them ready for you too, you know. Yes, caller, Mystic Sensation. Let me just have you speak to us. Talk to us, caller.
Mr. Mystic.
Bless up yourself.
Mr. Mystic.
Yes.
I only have one thing to say.
Talk to me.
Darrell need Jay, Ray, and me nephew and the whole generation to deal with this. That's all we have to say.
All right. Big up yourself, boss.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Darrell did it. Right? And, you know, let me tell you something. Now, Darrell Vaz, I am going to show Jamaica how wicked you are. Me not done with it, you know. When me and Melting Pot done with it today, no worries, you know. So Darrell Vaz, to carry in the old buses them, you and Danville Walker plan to lie to the Jamaican people them. You, Danville Walker and Joe Wellness plan to lie to the Jamaican people them and trick the Jamaican people. Because remember, you know, and the cabinet approved this, you know. Right? And there was no NARA existed when the cabinet approved this, you know. So who not talk about bureaucracy? Eh? A direct procurement process on use, you know. And this, you know, and no bidding. No bidding. It is the cabinet approved this, you know. That's why the judgment are coming down, you know, and hear how the cabinet lied to Jamaica. So Darrell Vaz to bring in the garbage, the 60 garbage buses, because I only 60 of them there. To bring in the 60 garbage, all dirty, stinking buses, them, where America dash out. You write to Danville Walker. You and Danville Walker concocted to trick the process. To say that these are new buses, they don't need inspection. That's why the buses are on fire. Because you bypass inspection with them. You understand? By handing to the port authorities this letter telling lies that these are 110 new buses. I lie not tell Darrell, see the letter here. See the letter here. May 27, 2025. Honorable Darrell Vaz, Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunication and Transport. A Danville Walker, the right you back, you know. A Danville Walker, the right you back, you know. Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunication and Transport, PCJ Building 36, Trafalgar Road, Kingston 10. Dear Minister Vaz, me don't show Jamaica how you wicked using taxpayers' money to rob up taxpayers' money and run election for thief the general election and then put the rest of it in our pocket. You know. You are Andrew Wellness and the permanent secretary. And the permanent secretary who approved it. Now, here it is, the wickedness what Darrell Vaz has done to Jamaica. See the evidence here. Read. permission to import 110 new buses. Now, Darrell Vaz, these buses, are they new buses? Why did you concoct a letter like this? Both you and Dalville Walker will plan, and the plan this is executing. Right? Deliver out this to Port Authority so that the authority now avoid inspection of the bus. Bring in the dirty buses, 6 dirty bus, which might be wouldn't pay for it, you know. Might be wouldn't pay for it at all, you know. Because we have seen my brethren Wilfred Rattigan, right, went and purchased one of the bus for $1. For $1. Jamaica, this is not joking. Wilfred Rattigan had processed and paid for one of those buses that is better than some of the buses that are sent to Jamaica, you know. Until I said 110 new buses, you know. See the letter here, you know. Let me read it out. This letter serves to confirm receipt of your correspondence dated May 20, 2025 regarding the caption matter. All right. Additionally, and the caption matter is permission to import 110 new buses, universal all buses. Additionally, approval has been granted to Elijah to import 110 buses on behalf of the Ministry of Science, Energy and Telecommunications and Transport for the Rural School Bus Transportation Program. I'm going to say we to Jamaica. What Jamaican people do? That's every time PNP build the country and try to help the poor people them. You understand? We don't decide, we don't want to hold on the people them in poverty. We don't want to bring up back the people them in slavery. Well, when time PNP build up the country and build up the economy, you understand? All Jamaican Labour Party do is to thief and create mayhem and misery in a people's life. Why don't always do them something here? Why don't always do them something here? For rob, lie, PR. Let me tell you something, you know. Dean Jackson and Cliff Hughes can't put it, you know. Dean Jackson and Cliff Hughes can't help you know. Right? I want you to understand the type of people that who in a social media now. You don't understand the caliber type of people in a social media. The way known so, the mystic sensation, the melting pot, partner draw, Portland Spice, you name it. There is no way you can escape us. No way. So now when we are talking and highlighting, right? There is no way you could have gotten away with this prior to the advent of social media. You could have gotten away with this executing the dinosaurial politics. But we have news for you people. Because all the delay, we have to make sure we are send every single one of them to prison. One by one, we're not going to jail. Please know that our necessary administrative support has been extended to Elijah to facilitate their registration via the Jamaica single window for trade platform to ensure a smooth application process for import permits for the buses. Uno so no wicked, uno so no thief, uno so no conniving, uno a drunk crowd to the people them. Uno a Dracula, vampire, sucking the blood of the poor. Victimizing the poor and believe so you can PR on the way out of it. Well, Darrell Vaz, you could have reached out at 20 more years and when you're 18, 90, we'll have put you in a backside prison. You remember this? Let me stop share this. Me say your judgment they're right on the corner, you know, boy. You remember what me tell you that? Now, let me show the people how wicked and evil Darrell Vaz is. But don't look on this now. Because we have the look out, we pick up all of them something I know. We have the catalog of the old buses when coming in with it. So him can't come out and say no. We have the engine number, we have the year of the bus, we have the gas mileage of the bus them, we have them, all of the buses them, but Darrell Vaz, we have gas mileage, we have the age of the bus, right? Let me show the people, let me show them. We have them. Can't grow me. Can't grow me. Let me show my Jamaican people. Let me big up this because I want to see it loud and clear now. Your thief or criminal. Look on this now. Look good on this now. Look on the old bus now what Darrell Vaz carrying on the country and saying new buses now. Look on this one now. Right? When this one I use diesel. Right? Look on the mileage, people. 189,000 miles now. Done out bus now. This bus are done 2010. Right? See the VIN number there? Right? See we have all of the VIN number there on the bus there? Right? Now watch this. 2010. Look how much 2010 people. This is going to be a wickedness and evil, you know? Jamaica. This go beyond wickedness and evil. And it, you know what? I like the commissioner of police, that the commissioner of police, you understand, is so evil and conniving. It also highlight the DPP. You understand? That they're all conniving. And it also highlight PSOJ to involve in all of them something here in terms of their silence. So DPP, you have to tell me now, you have this as evidence and you have the letter where Darrell Vaz said 110 new buses coming in. 2010 buses, hold on. Let me ask you a question, DPP. And let me ask you a question, Commissioner of Police, Mr. Blake. 2010 a new bus? More no. 2010 a new bus? Look how much 2010 you have yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They must have supposed to go in a garbage heap, you know. If these buses did face inspection, they wouldn't have come on the island. There is no way they are going to go through the inspection and realize that 2010 buses here and they were allowed. Danville Walker and Darrell Vaz and Andrew Owners. You understand? The cabinet know about this. The cabinet, the entire cabinet. And so then Audrey Sewell as the permanent secretary and the Minister of Finance, Flavor Williams, you sign up for something like this? Flavor Williams, you really sign up for something like this, Flavor Williams?
She can't do no better than a Byron. Them bully her.
But this is evil, my brother. Look at. So we have 2010 bus. 1, 2, 2011 now. 1, 2, 3, 2011. 1, 2014. 1, 2015. Right? We have 2, 2014, 3, 2014, 4, 2014, 2, 2015, 5, 2014, 6, 2014. Right? The earliest life on the bus is 2015.
Mighty God.
The youngest bus is roughly about 9-10 years. The youngest bus, you know. Or to say the newest bus then is about 9-10 years. No, Darrell Vaz, this past wickedness, man. This past wickedness. No tell me about it. But the evil. Let me just take some call and then bring in Melting Pot. Yes, caller, you're on Mystic Sensation Live. Please go ahead. Yes, caller, talk to you. You have to turn off the device in the background. Turn off the device.
Yes, Mystic. Good evening.
Blessings, my brother.
Yeah, man, I'm big up myself, Melting Pot.
Bless up, my brother.
know what happened to the commissioner of police and the DPP if you run out on them now.
Exactly.
We can run out we can ready to prosecute him. So then silent punish now.
No, they're not saying anything, Carl. The evidence is here.
I first time I call the program, but I'm watch the program every day still, you know.
All right, blessings, my brother. I really appreciate that. All right, blessings, my brother. All right.
So just continue to beat the fire upon them, you know.
All right, let me take, yes, blessings. Let me take a next call. Blessings yourself. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Peace and love.
All right, my brother. Let me just take a next call here. Right? Okay, come on. What happened to the phone? Yes. Okay. Yes, caller, you're on Mystic Sensation Live. Please go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Byron. Good afternoon.
How are you doing, my sister?
Big up to you all the time.
Blessings.
In fact, how they do?
What one? I'm good, thank you.
In an iPod.
All right.
Anyway, let him part hear me.
I'm hearing you.
Yeah, man, loud and clear. Him answer you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Mystic. Let me ask a question and say something. Yeah. Let me turn up this.
Yes. Talk to me, my sister. Yeah, man, you're loud and clear. You're coming in nice.
Okay. With this, Bruce is no longer the prime minister.
Yes.
And this happened in his tenure.
Yes.
Now, is this too late for the IC with this cooking other man? The man there cooks a long time, you know. The other one there, you know, cooks there, you know.
Yes.
And I understand how Andrew Honest keep revolving these, I call it as it is, you know, criminals.
Very good question.
Government. You notice?
Very good question.
Being right or wrong. These are the people have enhanced Andrew Honest keeping habit and crookedness. These are the people he have in his pocket. We have to get rid of them and them silent. Mystic, is this too late for the IC to take up?
Well, as it relates to Arbin Hill situation, right? Remember that there's someone in the Senate being investigated. I don't know if the IC lash on onto him. I don't know if he's the person. But based on what we found out in terms of our investigation, I was shocked. You understand, to know that to learn that Arbin Hill involved in these things.
Security guard, like court order yet, Andrew having their him up and talk about him love Jamaica people, all fraud them.
Unbelievable, man. It's crazy.
You know what I would want the PNP to do? Be serious, you know, keep pedaling on. You see something like all these coming out because this is so much content with them, so much wrongdoing that if they make a list of this and put it out on social media, make people see every single thing on the land where the man take when not pay no tax for. Put it up on a list, make the whole of Jamaica stand international.
Yes.
What is going on in his government? Then them go tell me say them not closer to win an election. These are the things that they must do to highlight the type of leadership this government is doing out there. All fraud and wrongdoing consistently. It must done. I hope somebody else listen.
It's horrible.
Together, list them all land with thief, including the illegal contractual contracts, overpaid, misuse of taxpayers' money, and the government in all the drill. What Mars do with the boss? List them, PNP, put them out because if I did PNP, they must stop licking the behind.
Exactly.
Come on, get to work on a whole lot to work with. Don't play. This is the time I keep saying it. Don't draw back. Push. Pedal. Put it out there, make the whole of all of them well. Put them note. Come with a big old distraction because they know what's going on. And you notice mistake. I'm making for every day is something new.
True.
Well, it's just horrible, honestly. Them something you really wonder if, you know, the way our GLP deal with the country is just you can't imagine it, because I mean it is just outright criminality.
Right in your face.
Right in your face.
Tomorrow, me say it again, me not cut your mistake. And Joe, the people them are gonna clap you and ray, look what you do to them. You know shame. You go a grand gala like you's all clean. You're dirty. You're stained.
Stained and stink.
You see we people when we not stand for something good, we fall for anything and then too fallible and that. And they don't know where even they start from to where they are going. And what Andrew, the Jamaica Labour Party, has done to them and their life. Because all of the teeth for them teeth out. Never be paid back true tax.
It's wicked to the people, man. It's just wicked.
Don't talk mistake.
Blessings. Blessings, my sister. So it is just yes.
Before let me just say the liquor party.
Yeah, speak.
You see all of these monies, Jamaica should get back all of their money. You know, better the country would be.
Oh my God! I am telling you. Bruce Golding damaged the country a lot, my sister. Really hurt the country, Bruce Golding.
And you know, I'm surprised at what he does. I'm really surprised as a big man. No, Bruce, we want back all of them the money there, you know. Until we want it back, you know. Until millions, we want them back, you know. I see we don't have a woolly power for them if we need it. Call out now. Because a lot you guys have to do, right? And you see, what I look into with Bruce get him, he's no longer the leader. He's getting his pay every month still. And when Andrew raised to the 300%,
he's getting it.
How much? Even when they're in a government, GG and the rest of them collect.
Yeah, he's getting it. That's why you see.
Look what they leave the country.
That's why they love it. That's why they love it. Really dangerous. Dangerous.
No, sir, PMP, when you come up, man, when you have a woolly for work with, put the government down, put them to shame.
Sister, I tell you something. When I was investigating the case with Bruce Golding, I was shocked in terms of, discovering, you understand, the OCG report and the divestation and the lies to divest. You understand? Still Jamaica. You understand? I mean, in a way, and talk about, Jamaica to pay the debt and whatever. Then let me ask you a question. How did PJ Patterson manage it for 18 years? For 15 years, sorry.
God in heaven know.
Let's look at that.
God in heaven know.
And PJ Patterson did not sell anything. Wicked man.
But mistake, let me say this on somebody a time. I move on. You know, it's a system developed from then.
Yes.
From Seaga come down and Bruce continued and Andrew. It's straight. It's in a line. A consistency.
Yes.
And these labor right ministers know what has happened.
But hold on, sister. Hold on. Sister, hold on. Because I have to correct you. Right? The consistency of the criminality is from the onset of the creation of the Jamaica Labour Party. Right? Remember that what his name? Sir Alexander Bustamante, right? Did carry off the mess in Carroll Gardens fighting the people over them land.
Yes.
Remember, from the onset and the creation of the Jamaica Labour Party was for the introduction of capitalism, to take over the wealth of the poor people and put it into the hands of the few, Remember, said that is what Alexander Bustamante did, and that is one of the reasons why you have the riot, the 1963 riot in Carroll Gardens.
You see, you're correct. My focus is on coming down from the Seaga, but it was beyond that.
Yes. Yes, from the onset,
Yeah,
the
so
creation of the party.
it's a systematic thing coming straight along from the creation of the
Yes.
JLP party.
You have now corrected it. Yes, you're correct.
Every one of these young ones now, you see all them just a take right now your eye because it's coming down. They know the history, and that is why they keep doing it. And Andrew says nothing. Them just a scrape out the whole of Jamaica, just a take.
Wicked.
Jamaica not for them alone. It got to stop, you know. And we want back the money them, you know. We want back the money there because Jamaica need it. Jamaica could be one of the leading Caribbean country right now.
Yes.
But because of what they are doing, stealing, and it has to stop.
Exactly.
And I'm wondering if some of these things, me don't know, me only say it. If they can go into the court because time has passed and all of this, it's terrible. It's bad. Anyway, thank you for the time, Mr.
Bless up myself, sister. Bless up.
I'll go back to my class.
All right. Now, Melting Pot.
Yes,
talk to
brother.
it. Talk to it. We don't want to keep it cool for long enough.
No, you see, the scholar and previous scholar has been hitting the note, yeah, all night long, yeah, as it relates to the government and the system where them have in place, yeah. And we know it's a GLP system, you know. And you rightly, you carry it back from the onset of Bustamante, yeah. And it filters right through the other three Prime Minister, Seaga, Bruce Golding, and Andrew Wallace, yeah. And so it's something that forms a ritual within the GLP to steal the country money and to let the taxpayers them slave and pay it back. Now this is exhibiting capitalism and slavery in a one. Yeah, because when you thief the money for yourself, you know, as individual and, you know, some collective people from a set party, and you leave the entire massive of taxpayers to pay it back, you are enslaving the taxpayers. You are reducing the taxpayers' life to rubbles, because if all they have to do is just work and pay back the money where the criminal them thief, them film life now go better, you know, and that are going right now in Jamaica. Yeah. We look the middle class come right down to the lower class. You know, the middle class again in Jamaica, you know. You're either wealthy or you're poor. True. Middle class wipe out. And who wipe that out? Andrew in a 10-year wipe out middle class. Yeah? And then where you have now some little loggerhead. But all them want to sing that them community and yes, you know, some political event and go and yes, them run out or collect and run back in. And when it done, them beg online. Male people in a diaspora and all them things there. Now these people, we are tell them again, you know, you don't need to sharpen up your wits about the country. Sharpen up your wits about phone individual life and not Andrew life. Because remember, you know, Andrew life set out already, you know, long time, you know. Remember Andrew have 2 boy picnic, some have 10 and 12 picnic. Andrew 2 boy, them good. Size 14 good. Size 14 can have one project around for 800 million, then you don't know size 14 good. Want to uno don't have nothing, you know. And instead of uno try to reinforce uno voice as it relates to corruption and tell the man to stop thief around the country properly so everybody can benefit from the country. Well, uno jump out and I support the man illegality. You understand? When you look at the media, them, yeah, all of them now, them sponsored by the corruption people, them. But what surprised me, you have a Diane Jackson Miller, who we think she should have know better because she is one of the senior journalists in Jamaica, you know. And she's supposed to set example. But we notice she wrapped up in a little dibby politics we are going and she come broadcast on it. Yeah, because she don't talk about nothing what the government do. Yeah, and she don't talk about nothing that the government should do. Yeah, Donovan Williams should have lose his job. Yeah, Andrew Wheatley should have lose his job. in recent time, Dian don't talk on that. Dian come talk about some little garbage. So we are saying to people like Dian, yeah, we don't need to get on a priority straight. We don't want an individual corrupted thief like Andrew. We don't want the Jamaica country, the land we love. We don't want. It may ask, you know, because somehow not going like, you know, dibby, you know, right now, social media bigger than all of the media house them in Jamaica, you know. No two ways about that, you know. People are getting more relish from social media than the garbage media house, RGR, and them place in Jamaica. Because number one, Andrew draw everything on them umbrella basically. And I run the place like that. So when we are talking about them people here, as my caller said the last one, we need back the money from Bruce Golden. We need back the money from Pumfa. We need back the money from all who becomes enriched through illicit enrichment. Yes, Mystic, take the call. Wanna come in?
Yes, caller, you're on Mystic Sensation Live. Please go ahead.
Hey, Mystic.
Fire blaze.
I'm Melton Pat. What you guys doing?
Blessings.
Big up, my brother.
Hey, I have a little idea about money laundering. I want to put something to you and see if it can work this way.
Okay, talk to me.
Okay. Now, say you have some dirty money. Meaning say you get the first money either
from any means, by whatever means necessary.
So you cannot carry that to the bank. Because the bank going to ask you where you get the money from. I cannot explain it.
Yes.
So you keep that money someplace.
Yes.
Now you go to the bank and you say, banker, can I get a loan from you? Then you take the loan, you get a check, and you carry that check and put it into your bank. Your bank, when you put that check into, they're going to ask you where you get the money from.
Yes.
You're going to tell them.
Hold on, caller. Hold on, caller, because it seems like you're reflecting Andrew Wheatley's situation. But go ahead.
Right. So you're going to tell your bank, which you put the loan, that's the loan you get from a bank.
Yes.
So that money is clean.
Yes.
Now, what do you do with the dirty money now? You take the dirty money and come back now and pay the loan.
Yes.
So when you get that dirty money to that bank to pay the loan, they're going to ask you, where did you get that money? You tell them that you didn't get to use the money which you borrow. So you're going to bring it back.
Yes.
So right away, your dirty money come right back in the system, clean.
Yes. Well, guess what? And I love how you fully understand as it relates to what Andrew Wheatley had done, because it is Andrew Wheatley's situation you are making reference to, and you are correct, and that's exactly what he did. But remember that the Integrity Commission investigators, they are not stupid, they are smart. You understand? They are competent, you understand, and well skillful, because for me, investigating that, right, from once I look on that and see the effort in terms of you try to take a loan and then you try to reshape it, you understand, with the corruption money, right? We know that is washing, right? So and this is what Andrew Wheatley now face, right? And that is one of the reasons why he's going to be there's no way he can come out of this. No way. So he's going to pay for the consequence.
He cannot explain to the IC how he get the money, because I don't want to tell them that you know where this money come from, because I cannot tell them where the original money come from.
All right, and let me tell you something. Let me tell you something now. Andrew Owner's situation is more graphic than that, you know. It's more serious than that. And let me explain to you.
He did it too, you know.
Eh?
He did it too, you know.
Yeah, but
he did it with Barita. When you take that 50 million from Barita.
But not.
I can't put it someplace.
Yes.
Then,
but not only.
Barita within quick time.
Yes, but not only with Barita. He did it with NCB.
Yeah.
All right, because this is it. He has $470 million put in various accounts in NCB. NCB should have questioned Andrew Owens about the source.
Right.
Because remember now that Andrew Owens cannot explain the source. You understand, to the IC. Then if he cannot explain the source to the IC, how was he able to explain the source to the bank?
So you see, what really happened at the end, if it was for the IC, they would wash this money clean.
Clean.
Because, yes, it would be clean because the loan would clean up the money.
Yes, the loan would clean up the money.
I mean, these guys need, with bankers though, like we in the United States, we know how money laundering go. We get training every so often in the bank for money laundering.
Yes.
So we know the game.
Oh, you work in the bank? You work in the bank?
I used to, I retired from there now.
Okay, all right, let me ask you a question. Since you have experience in terms of working in the bank and understand how the bank function. Now, you tell me, how can someone lodge $713,000 into a Citibank account and it sits there, right, without being discovered, right, the discrepancy, right, for more than 1 year? How can that happen?
It could never happen. It could never.
It's impossible.
When you carry that money to the bank, the first thing you do, you have to explain to the bank where that money is coming from. And if you cannot explain that to the bank within months, they close out the account.
Exactly.
They can close the account because
But,
you have to make. I sit at all the time where you want Michelle account.
yes.
And we go and visit you, and
Yes.
that's where you get your money and where. If you cannot explain where you get the money to open this business and open the account within no time.
Yes.
First, if you have cash coming through the business.
But again, apart from we go there, we have to make the callers, the listeners, them understand that on that very same day, right, the till wouldn't balance.
Right, you balance. And it's so much money.
$730,000 US.
That will go right up to the CEO, to the bank manager, right up to the top of the bank.
Exactly. And it sits there.
They'll be watching that like a hawk, man. They'll be watching that, and you have to tell them about where do you get that money from. Otherwise, they're not going to take it because the government will come in and then they want to be paid. They have to TD Bank up here. Remember, I don't know if you know TD Bank.
Yeah, man. And what happened? The penalty that TD Bank had gotten from the investigation.
You have to pay for one little transaction.
One little transaction.
Blind will take.
So would you say, based on the transaction going through NCB and the transaction going to Citibank, obviously the bank would have been aiding and abetting Andrew Holness to commit money laundering? Would you say that?
Yeah. Yes. For the first day from that money coming to the bank, everybody will be watching the money. It's worse because we have a politically exposed person. I didn't know that this money is from the Prime Minister, from the Prime Minister's wife, or from a minister of government. You can open the account, you can make the deposit.
Exactly.
Because, they know that people steal money from the government and carry to deposit in different countries. So,
Yes.
they should know right away. So, but I want to say 1 year. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. They would close that account within no time.
It is impossible to pass through the system for 1 day. Because number one, again, remember at the bank, you would have a reconciliation report, and the reconciliation report would have picked up that.
The bank have to balance every night.
Every night.
The bank have to balance out the last
Because
penny.
it wouldn't even go to the reconciliation process. Because it doesn't pass the balance, where the till has to balance. So it wouldn't even go to that. What sense that money stay for a year? Impossible.
What me see happen down in Jamaica, the bank in Jamaica, NCB, that bank would never exist up here.
Exactly.
That bank would never exist because, to the amount of money we go through, which people deposit millions and millions of dollars, and you don't know where the money coming from?
That's crazy. That's crazy, Carl. All right.
All right.
Bless up yourself.
On the next occasion.
All right. Catch me tomorrow too. Catch me because I'm coming on tomorrow.
Man,
Blessings.
Okay, so thank you very much, man, for listening to me. All right, Milton Pat.
Blessings.
All right, so thank you for calling in as well.
All right, Melton Pat. Let's finish up and then we proceed again.
Yeah, man, and we have get some real top class call from the caller. And the caller had just touched something, yeah, But we didn't know it all along, but him just reveal how them clean up them dirty money by using them facilitated bank with them, facilitate them. Yeah? Like weekly, you know, and take 30 million and in a day and pay it back. Clean dirty money. But what we are said to Jamaican people now, yeah? Andrew all this rain I come to an end. I don't know if you don't see it, you know. But me there in the UK, I look on the rain where I come to an end. I mean, I'm a brother Mystic that predict on the last election. The 3rd of September. When we do a summary at the end of the program, because remember we do election day coverage from morning till it done, you know. And when we are wrap up, our consensus was that Andrew now finish out 2026. Take the call, sir. Take the call, my brother.
One of the general call.
Yeah, man.
General Ed Boy the call, you know. I know say Ed Boy, I go call. Ed Boy, what you said? Talk to it.
Good evening to Uncle Baron.
Blessings. Blessings.
Big up, my brother. Big up.
I'm just begging you 2 minutes. I don't even need.
Take the time, man. If you want to take 4, take it.
Them expose themselves. The first thing with this Amber thing that I think a lot of people miss. We need to listen to PAC and listen carefully. There was no contract in place with the government and Lasco Financial.
Yes.
You heard that at the PAC?
No.
Yes. Yesterday at the PAC, in the cross-questioning, it came out, and Mr. Gale said it. He said that when Peter Bunting questioned him and asked him, how comes there was no contract in place with Lasco, but Lasco was given the transaction to process.
Without any contract in place?
Yeah, but they didn't need a contract. Because the contract is not with Lasco, the contract is with Amber.
With Amber Group, oh yes.
The owner of the website that them have the money. However, Lasco got involved because Amber does not have a BOJ license to process payments, to receive payments in Jamaica.
What the backside is?
You need to know what really going in a mistake. If you see the clip from TVJ, they broke it down and they show you. Lasco said he got 0.5 as a commission, as a fee for the transaction. Yes? Then they went further to say in the presentation that they charge 15% GCT for the transaction. And there was a proposed hold of 45 days first, then 84. But it seemed like they only did up to 45. Let me pause right there and break it down simply so people understand.
Yes.
Lasco, when the funds came, Amber owns the website, so by default they would need to have a processor, a payment, a hub to receive the payments. NCB, for some reason, did not process this transaction, which is weird.
Wow.
Because it would have been to have it processed through a bank where you could actually track the transaction, track the funds as they come in real time.
Yes.
Yeah? They didn't take that option. What they did was to take the option of having Amber have a secondary agreement with Lasco, because there's no way Lasco is going to receive the money unless they have an agreement with Amber.
Yes.
Amber owns the website, so virtually Amber owns the funds. Right? When the final thing came, Lasco got the funds in February. However, Lasco insisted that there's a chargeback. That they have to hold up to 45% of the funds for chargeback up to 45 days. But here why they hold the funds up to 45 days. If you look, you will see mistake and realize that one of the reasons for holding the funds up to 45 days, if you look at the time in February they got it, to April, the tax period is the 31st of March that you have to file. If you hold those funds and don't file until after the 31st of March, what happens is that you are required to pay the GCT in 2027, March 31st.
But one other head boy, stop right there, sir. Let me ask you a question. But why the government appears to take that route, if you want to genuinely help those people who are suffering, right? Judging from the fact that they are 9 months in waiting, why the government choose to take that route?
And I'll tell you why. And I'll say this with no water in my mouth. Somebody is being creative and thief.
Mighty God. That's why I ask you the question.
Why would ODPEM, remember, you know, the funds ultimately belong to ODPEM, which is a government of Jamaica. It has a charity status which allows it to receive rewards for things coming into Jamaica. Why would LASCO not apply for a waiver so that they don't have to charge a 15% GCT?
Wow, mighty God.
Because why would the government be charging itself GCT?
Look at the corruption.
No, this is what people need to understand, you know. Everybody jumping up. Amber, look at the 50. LASCO said it in its statement that it took 15% of the monies to pay GCT. How could government be paying GCT to itself?
That doesn't make no sense.
Let me help you, Mystic. My father operated a charity for a while. Yeah, God bless him. When he operated his charity, every time you go to PriceMart or any company to buy things on behalf of the charity, he would walk with his TCC, his charity certificate, and get a letter from the Ministry of Finance. Yeah?
Yes.
So that he could get the waiver. So the GCTs could be removed. LASCO could do the same thing, Amber could do the same thing because it is not their funds, it's really for the government, so they're collecting it on behalf of the hurricane.
Yes.
So the first thing, the Ministry of Finance should have approached LASCO and Amber to say, do you need a waiver? They didn't even have to wait on them to do it.
Exactly.
Write them the waiver without even them requesting it.
Yes.
Yeah? They didn't do it because I want Audrey Marks, and this is where I leave you, my brother. Audrey Marks needs to tell us. Remember that Audrey Marks was in charge of this project, you know. This is her first project becoming Minister of Digital Transformation.
Yeah, but hold on the head boy, because what you're identifying here to all the listeners, you're talking about nepotism and crony, is it? And outright skullduggery.
Yes, and this is where it gets really intense. Because Audrey Marks needs to tell us why, because she's the minister in charge of that arrangement. Why did she bypass eGov Limited? Yes? Which is a government entity which has already set up to own the website. They could have owned the website and they could have given the processing to any vendor they wanted in Jamaica. Yeah? Why wasn't that done? That wasn't done because somebody is getting that 15%. Who is getting the 15% that is claiming the GCT? Who is getting it?
Well, obviously, Andrew Wallace would have been benefited. Don't worry about that. Andrew Wallace.
No. This is the only time I'm going to defend Andrew Wallace, Mystic, and Melton.
No, but hold on there, boy. Me hear what you're saying now. But okay, all right. For the persons who set up the process in terms of utilizing that route, you understand, to shed 15%. We don't know if there's, you understand, the potential of kickback under the table, Ed boy. So how you going to defend him?
All right, let me help you, Mystic, and I'll tell you why I'm going to say it. If we were to use two things that LASCO came out of the PSC, right?
Yes.
LASCO pushed for the 45 days, and they pushed beyond. There's another report which showed that they pushed beyond to 84. 84 took them about down to April, early May. In the early weeks of the months of May, we heard that Audrey Marks had repurchased Paymaster with no understanding where she got the money from. If you took 15% of the one,
all right, hold on the head boy, because we know why I just talk and people are not, you understand, I want to give some direction too, right? Would that money come from the potential of a TCN deal spin-off?
It could, but as you recognize that maybe, because I'm telling you why the Paymaster was repurchased.
Yes.
Paymaster is going to act as the paymaster for the TCN when they come, because they can't open a bank account. They can't just come to Jamaica today and open a bank account. In fact, an ordinary Jamaica, it takes them up to 2 months to get a bank account.
Yes.
So one man will come off a plane and get a bank account in less than 15 days.
Exactly.
So Paymaster, it was imperative at that time to repurchase Paymaster so you could process the 10,000 TCN. Hello?
Backside. Yeah, man, we are here, man. We are listening to you. We are listening to you. But the corruption is so sickening.
And when you look at it, that is why I'm telling you, right? You remember, Audrey Marks is in the office of the Prime Minister. Digital transformation is not with Andrew Olesen, it's sitting with Audrey Marks. She's the minister with full responsibility. Yeah? So something is off here. We still need to know, and I don't want to create any conspiracy, but I'm simply saying we need to know. Once we can figure out, did Lasco pay over the 15% to the government? And if they didn't pay it over to the government, who got it? Can the TAJ tell us if they received 15% for the transaction? And why did if they did, why they didn't give it back to a credit to the e-support thing so that they could pay out the money to the beneficiaries?
Exactly. Exactly.
The waiver could have been obtained. If the waiver was obtained, there's no need for you to keep 15% of the funds. Let me tell you something, Mystic. Rings the two of them, Lasco and Amber, the government, all three of them, rings the money for 84 days. Which, by the way, if you know any trading, if you're going to go into trading, once you get up to 90 days, or you can break, you cannot do a 90-day trade, but you can break at 80 days. Yeah? And still get the interest. They traded that money like when you trade gold and silver.
So hold on. So hold on the head boy. Me not hit your head boy. So we don't want you to come on the platform and say you're different Andrew Holness out of this. There's no way you can defend him. You can't defend him, head boy.
No, I'm not defending. When I say defending him, I'm saying I want the blame to fall squarely at the feet of the minister who's Audrey Marks.
Okay.
Remember, him said I have to bring her back home to come fix digital transformation. So this is our first project.
Yes.
So even if Andrew Badar up and said, give me mine, she must come now and tell us what happened. Because you were in charge.
Mighty God, no, this is unbelievable, people. People, I want to understand what Ed Boy is saying, The high level of criminality, The syndicatism, the nepotism, the cronyism, and the outright skullduggery. Speak.
They traded this money and melting pot and Uncle Mystic. As I go, we need to ask the serious question. How could you have which person could have any sense of, don't have a sense of compassion and love for Jamaican people, that people would suffer, them clean mess, them do whatever them do, to send back our money to try to help them people. And the only thing they could do this is wash the money and rinse it out.
But what are the head boy before you go? I don't want you to run off so head boy. No, Andrew Holness, the very same one talk about NARA and talk about bureaucracy. Now Andrew Holness talk about bureaucracy. And so then NARA is now in place to circumvent bureaucracy. Then now Andrew Holness, you understand, the deal with them. So hold on, the bureaucracy has been utilized conveniently, head boy.
Yeah, well, bureaucracy is only a problem when they can't thief.
This is crazy.
Bureaucracy is only a problem when the IC tell us you issue out over 34,000 contracts and 70% of them was sole source.
Yes.
No bidding was done.
Emergency procurement, direct contract. Right, and in some instances, head boy, no documentation, you understand, relating to any procurement. Criminals, they're criminals.
That's how you buy the election.
This is crazy.
It's the same money they use and buying Jamaicans, you know, the same money they're thieving from them. Yeah?
But remember, KD Knight said it well.
Yes, man. The same money they use is the same money they're buying us with. Anyway, my brother Mystic.
Yeah, man.
And brother
Melting pot.
Keep on doing the good work, man.
Thank you, man, and thank you for the strength.
As usual, blessings.
Bless up yourself. Boy, I want to hear what boy say. Boy, trust me, nasty bad. Yes, melting pot. Look at us run quickly because we have one more piece of nastiness to address, you know.
Yeah, man, a time now, Mystic, for Jamaica people now, just put away the foolishness once and for all. Recognize good governance to begin with, yeah? And I mean, when you can recognize governance for the work that they're doing that is beneficial to the country, then, you know, we know, say, as a voting bloc in terms of people coming out and voting at the time, then we know them people now are get to a higher level of understanding what is good governance. You don't just vote for criminal, you know, and your government is a criminal government. And you must not support a criminal government when they are exposed, when the truth is out there. Yeah. It's time Jamaica now as a society become rigid in how them all official accountable. And that me I say right now. And me I will make you move on to the next segment because we know we have more to deal with. Yeah, but that's how the people them put them energy. Move anybody we are dealing with criminality, man. Move him out of the space. Arrest him, put him behind bars.
All right. People don't notice so melting pot short, spicy, and very effective and powerful. You understand? Melting pot now play with the trappings today. But we could just get in a one piece of nastiness here and clear up this. You understand as it relates to Dion Jackson Miller. Me have to touch her. One answer, me have to touch her. Me have to touch her.
No, forget touch, man.
You come out here, so Dion Jackson Miller. You understand? Because now you show your hand, you know, we have to deal with you. You understand? Now you show your hand. Right? You're out of the trainer. Right? Very much out of Dion Jackson. Let me say you're out of the bad. Nah, lie, man. You're out of order. No, I can rinse this out.
These people have done so much damage to the country. The only word that comes to my mind when I'm hearing this.
Dion Jackson. Hey, don't let me get cross on you. These people have done so much damage to the country. So well under Dion Jackson. Tell me how much money them people are steal. Can you tell me how much money from the taxpayers them people are steal? Them worse than Andrew Wheatley to you. Them worse than Andrew Wallace to you. Tell me how much money them steal. You're out of order and bright, woman. You're out of order and bright, and you need to be put in your place. You need to be put in your place.
There are three important things that come out of all of this, right, that we need to bear in mind. So let's talk about the PNP NARA voice notes now and what this means for the party and for the country.
What it mean for the party? What it mean for the party and the country? Andrew Wallace statutory declaration cannot be certified. You accept him as a prime minister to continue in his portfolio responsibilities? When my thief up how much money, the wealth when I have him can't explain it, Dion Jackson. You prefer Andrew Wallace to continue. So the vice note is so devastating to the country economy. The vice note that damaged Jamaica economy. The vice note is responsible for $3 trillion unaccounted for. The vice note is worse than what Royal Reid had done. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You know, I'm not want to hear nothing more from you. You know, just come off for the monitor, yeah, man. I don't want to hear nothing more from you. You understand? You're one terrible piece of shit. Hey, look here. You see, I have my wife and I respect my wife, you know, so I'm not going to root to you extra, you know. I just want to leave you there. You understand? But you're out there, you're fresh. When we say you're fresh, you're fresh. Now, let me go to the nastiness of the GLP. Let me go to the nastiness of the GLP. right? Because when we tell us your past, freshness. All right. Now, let me dig into this, Leon Jackson. Because it seems like you don't understand certain things here. So let me just, you understand, bring it to class, right? See it, Leon Jackson. So no matter who say it, right? No matter who say it, the fact of the matter, whatever they say cannot stop NARA, right? Under the National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority, NARA, Act passed in May 2026, NARA possesses statutory powers, statutory powers to fast-track critical recovery projects by issuing directives to government and local approving entities. So then what you talking about? What you talking about? Eh? What you talking about? What are you talking about? Tell me. What you talking about Leon Jackson? Yeah? That the vice note is going to hinder, right? Is going to hinder NARA from perform. Who don't know, so NARA already failed. So you don't try to deflect. You can't defend Andrew Wallace. You know? You understand? Hey, tomorrow, I'm going to run out, you know. You think I'm not run out with no lumber tomorrow, you know. Living steel. Steel and iron, I run out with tomorrow, you know. Wait. So let me ask you a question, Leon Jackson. What you have to say about this and nastiness here? Because you never hear this, you know. Why you tell me, Leon Jackson, what you have to say about this and nastiness here?
That might not be the counselor, but he will spend every fucking dime there going to do. Okay? He might not be the consent name, but he been charged. Right now, I intend to put personal location down there. Extra location. It show them who's in charge. Big and large. Brass line alone.
So Leon Jackson, you see who is in charge? Big and large. Thief in rat and thief in puss, ride alone. You never hear that, Leon Jackson. The thief in rat and the thief in puss, ride alone. But another say the nastiness stop, Leon Jackson. Eh? So here you have a minister, right? A sitting minister, who is saying that the council not get none of the money. Me never know say taxpayers' money off him. So Leon Jackson, that is not evil. That is not evil. But hold on. Hold this here. When I am telling you about your level of biasness, look at this.
Been to the Jamaica Labour Party on more than one occasion and tell Donovan to leave me alone. Because me know say it's Juliet Olness set Donovan for me. Because she come to me with argument. Her husband spoke to me about something. The leader of the party spoke to me about something. And I told him I am not supporting it. Him send Babsy to me, and I told him the same thing. Babsy, I'm not supporting it. She come to me, I tell her, Mia, she's not like that. Don't dip into my business. And she vex. And it's she who got to Donovan, you know, and start the problem, you know. And I've been talking to the party about Donovan. And nothing. Imagine me, the America. Me leave because of Donovan and go America work. And Donovan called me last year, August, and tell me, Rosie, last year, July, Rosie, come down. You're going to make me lose the seat. I said, Donovan, you make me the America, you know. He said, all right, Rosie, things are going to change. This not going to happen and whatever. And I left America and use my credit card and buy 5 plane tickets, my 2 daughters, my 2 sister-in-law, and me come down. And I work for Donovan and supported Donovan. And Donovan win the election. And when Donovan win, Donovan go on the radio, go say the Raytown division underperform. Because Donovan try to tarnish me. That time Donovan and everybody plan up them thing. What them gonna do? Now me come back America. Only for years that Donovan have people, have a boy in the seat. Take out the packages them out of Social Security and have it give the boy to go around and meet the workers them. You see, Labour Party, them don't make me come off for Donovan and come on them, you know, because I know them it come from, you know, it's Delroy Williams, Donovan Williams, and Juliet Holness. Because me can't believe she the Prime Minister wife. And I pay attention to me.
So people at Jamaica, when you hear all of them nastiness here, Andrew, let's come on the platform talking about the tons of aid that we get. You hear what Rosie said? Rosie said, thief in Donovan and him friend take out the packages out of the social department, you know. Take out the packages, you know. But it's suffering people and forgetting. So Dean Jackson, this not evil. Go on, we listen some more.
And anytime she tell me, she talk nothing to me, me answer her face because she's supposed to know me as a counselor. Me a labor right. She not supposed to follow me up. And me want you know, me go come on for Donovan, you know, me go on the party, you know. Me go you hear me? I tell them to leave me alone. You hear how me I want them to leave me alone.
Rosie, they not gonna leave you alone, so you better just go on the party. Just go on the party and talk about the things that I make you know. Because they're not gonna leave you alone. So Mystic Sensation I say, yo, you better just talk about the things them. Talk up more of the things them.
Alone. You see how much time I tell Donovan, wanna leave me alone? I have my disappointments with Labour Party. I have it. And me, I go the next time me open my mouth, me, I go tell Jamaica the disappointment when me have with the party.
Yes, thieving up the whole of the contribution what they're supposed to get. The $1.4 billion. You understand? They switch it around and calling them friend. You understand? You know, bite off piece of the food. You understand? As it relates to 15%. You understand? Taxes that is going to come out of the money. The criminality. Talk about things, them Rosie. You understand? No afraid of them Rosie. Chat more. You understand? And all out some of them name who not get called yet. Talk about things, them Rosie. You understand? Because they're not going to call your name in a Rosie. Donovan goes continue calling him. So talk about things, them Rosie.
And everything go. And it go take a different level, you know. You hear me? I tell them to leave me alone.
No. No could take with that. Could stop and share that. Now, my Jamaican people, I could look upon this now. Now, I'm going to bring you in melting pot. And
Yes.
the statutory declaration cannot be certified. As according to Rosie, thief in Donovan also burn out people out of the house, you know, in a particular constituency, you know. Burn out the people them out of them house, you know. And Dean Jackson Miller not talk about them the same thing there.
No.
You understand? So melting pot, close out the show for you know and talk to it.
Well, they are a big hypocrite, you know, and Jamaica people need to know that, you know. You can't take Dean Jackson Miller, the individual, just looking at her face and, you know, yeah, she a Rasta symbol in terms of her hair. Dan Jackson and shit. I mean, as a journalist, Dan Jackson knows so well then she should have highlighted the things that will really affect Jamaica. Yeah, and regardless, you and athlete foot grow together in a one woman, you know, stepsister. That don't mean to say, well, then you as a people person, because you know everybody live in room, we have television and them hear you on radio. So you're a people person. Yeah, you're the public face. Yeah, a media house in Jamaica. You know, for uphold the standard there, because you hear worse than the vice note, you know, surrounding the Labour Party and you zip your mouth. You understand? Nothing now come from there. Yeah? But one little vice note leak out, where the vice note don't include no executive from within the People's National Party. You know, you're one of them vice. And some vice who don't know them people. You understand? But they know you cast all type of judgment on the People's National Party. So they all them wicked and all them this, that, and all type of narrative. Yeah? But when you hear about Donovan Williams, when you hear about Delroy Williams, the two Williams them, yeah, the two brother, yeah. When you hear Feather Tech, KSMAC, and turn it in our war house with beer concubine, and how much millions of dollars go down the drain. You zip your mouth. You zip your mouth, Diane. Come back again. You hear about Donovan Williams now. And you hear it live and in living green color from Rosie. Rosie, I tell you from A to Z. She not miss a beat. She'll tell you in a rhythmic flow how procedure proceed along the line. Shall I call out our size 14? And I make you know say size 14 will cause the problem. Size 14 take up Donovan Williams and put him on the fishing line, the hook, and use him as bait. Yeah, she tried with also Babsy Grange. So Rosie know where I'm going and knows there be a corruption. And Rosie put it out there and Dan Jackson Miller silent. Dan Jackson Miller silent by people, you know why she's silent? Because it have to do with the Jamaica Labour Party. I feel them garbage. I feel them corruption have come out. She don't want to talk on that. So you know, say Dan Jackson Miller, she's not a journalist of any independent quality, you know. She don't speak and she don't do things off her own. She got push. She got press button. You know, you push her round like a baby in a pram. Yeah? You have to make her able. Because basically she has shown herself to be a disabled journalist. Not able to report accurately. Like she have to be pushed into certain things. No, we don't want that from journalists, no. Out of Jamaica, you know. We want journalists work on behalf of the people in the country, not the party them and the MP then. Yeah, and the people journalists work for, you know. So I don't know if Dan Jackson Miller no realize and know that. And the people them work for. But Dan Jackson work for a party and we know that. Yeah? We know that. So the problem that Jamaica have right now, yeah, it's far and wide, you know. And that's why me and Byron am man of the wilderness and, you know, Portland Spice and Partner Dry. You name the platform them out there. That's why we have to take to the platform. Because if I never social media, nothing we are going to Jamaica, it wouldn't be out there. And you would have get to it a whole lot. Everybody would have get to it a whole lot. And we run outside the big media house, you know, and we have put it out there. And then now you find so them can't do better, them have to come kind of, you know, say something. But when them say, it not gonna work. I never hear Dan Jackson Miller call out holiness for the lack of leadership to keep Donovan Williams and Andrew Wheatley as part-time cabinet. I never hear she say, well, this don't look good in our democracy country. Yeah? Me no hear that from her. But anything related to the People's National Party, when it's not she, it's Big Nasty Thinking Mama, George Davis, Warthog, Straight Edge, and them people. And we expect better from Dan Jackson. But Dan Jackson has shown our true colors in recent time. And so we are tell real comrade, boy Qatar. Boy Qatar. Because she have help bring down RGR again, you know. And we are tell them, you know. Yeah. The straight edge carry it down there. RGR is like an entity a clutch at something to stand up. Because it lean down, you know. People are dry down. At 650 million it lose last year in our revenue. It can't take another battering like that this year. Yeah. And the reason why because you have biased journalists working from those entities. Yeah. Putting out biased journalism work. And the people have now buy into that. So them are the problem we have. You have some other guy where I bring down the country. Yeah. We say them connected to security. It serve, protect, and reassure. But them are criminal. Yeah. And them are carry out criminal activity like just unaliving with citizens. And them get wealthy off of it. Cause like me never know say, you know, when you get rid of people in Jamaica, you have to pay for the gunshot them we are going at them body before you can get the body. Me never know that so when me there and I sit down and I put my hand on my head and I say Jesus Christ, then I make them give God 13 bullets. I make them give the little youth 5 and 6. I make them give that one the 10. Me never know say I pay. You have to pay for them bullets that were going at the body, you know, before you get the body, you know. Now, this is something where me and you, Byron, have to talk about a man of the wilderness. Because you don't need to be dispersing so much round of gunshot into a man's body. And then the family member them know to get the body, have to pay for the gunshot going at the body. What kind of system this around in Jamaica? It's a fraud system. This needs to do away with. And this needs to be exposed. Yeah. The policeman them need to pay for the gunshot. When them disperse, and them need to pay for that. Me and my family member on that to keep the button. Gonna keep it. Come in and pay for the gunshot, you know. You know, give me the body, you keep the body. I'm serious on that. Yeah, I know true Jamaica people take every shit where the government throw give them. Want to maintain this policy. This have to do away with it. I never tell you if you give 4 or 5 gunshot or 13. 1 is enough and sometimes none is also required. Like the man them want to shoot at the house on the corner. Them don't forget the gunshot, you know. But choose to put bullet in them. Because the government have a policy. Well, when you go out there and put 10 in a man, family member them have to pay for the 10 bullet before, you know, them can't get the body. So I ask the government now. They won't spend for arms. They don't spend none of the money for arms. Because the public will pay back for it after the public did already buy it with the taxpayers' money. But I have to turn around and pay back for it. And say something fundamentally wrong. When I go out with nastiness in our country, yeah, I'm not afraid to tell you now. Them things they have to get look into, you know. So what we have is a mafia. I tell the people already. Andrew, cabinet and them government is a mafia system them set up. Yeah, mafia. Just look now, man. Look on what Andrew do. I have to say, I draw a comparison, you know, see it nowhere else. All right. Now, pandemic, Andrew charge the citizen for not wearing a mask. I'm going to tell you, when him charge them, him really charge them, you know. Him charge them more how you charge up car battery. Yeah? Because when you have one man pay 700,000 for your little sit go over your nose. People have paid 200, 300, 400,000. One man says she borrow money because to her daughter. She end up pay a bag of money because who lend her the money lend her at 100% interest, so double she pay back. Yeah? When you look on that, you know, if you take that, you know, and mark it down and look on it everlastingly, never happen nowhere else in the world. Now we hear it's a gunshot. You have to pay for how much going on your family member body before you get it back. You can't get the body unless you pay for the gunshot. Them people don't say that's wrong. Them don't happen nowhere else in the world. That don't happen anywhere else in the world, you know. And then Andrew, you know, along with the Trinidadian guy, are the only prime minister will keep election in a pandemic, you know. But the two of them are the same shit house, are two criminal them. Cause the guy, Ali down in that Trinidad, a criminal, you know. I will warn him, you know. A criminal that we were par with Andrew. Yeah, that's why the two of them run off election, because them know say people scared to come out and them want to retain back power. Yeah, when Andrew keep the election 2020, what do you feel like? Election never drew, you know. Election never drew. Him call it. And it was in years to get it done with. But it's the one when it overdrew, you see how long him take to call it. Them things don't refuse and open and look on. Yeah? Those are systematic problems what we shouldn't have. But we have it on the back of this criminal guy we are around the country. Then when you look on now, when film people, them tough time they are road without mask, I tell you people with rope in the night. Tough time to get charged, you know. Flight green and film pass upon no movement there. I celebrate no movement there, but them a move. Them a move like fly off a shit. Yeah? Them not get charged, you know. But the ordinary man at the street, that's why I tell Jamaican people, say, at time, you don't realize, so you don't really have a leader we care for, you know. You don't have a leader we are rob, you know. You understand? Him and you don't care for, you know. Just look how much money Flying Green have when thief out a radar, plus him wages. And him not get a cent charge to him. The breaking curfew. A lady says she diabetic live along the boulevard. She go out at 700,000 she pay. She a bad him and I make him know so well then she make him know so she know him wife do like that. Him not care. Want him 700,000. That criminal we have. Yeah? But I'm glad all him criminal activity is coming to a close. Yeah? Because it's another criminal activity in Kyoto on election day. Yeah. And when him carry out that criminal activity, I one of the biggest scoop him pull off so far, because him thief 10 seats and him spare him blushes from prison and several more him cabinet member. Because remember them run the election there not to lose it, you know. But not to really win it. In terms of we know so them can never win it. Yeah, the people wasn't against them. But not to lose it mean them stay out of prison. So Andrew never win the election to really govern the country. Because Andrew have no time, him don't even have the know nor the mechanism. And him art not in governance anymore. Andrew is fretting day and night. Every time the clock tick him my fret. Because Andrew know him I go to prison. Andrew knows him going to prison. Andrew know that. So you see, judgment there, them say tomorrow. All right.
Yes.
We want to know how him will get out of this. Man, Byron tell him say him not do 2026. Maybe I don't know if people that listen with the night there say, what are them two the commander them just full of themselves as coming and so no party lose. What I mean Andrew not do 2026. Yes, him not doing out. The presence of the Spirit of the Almighty tell me to say that. So it was me speaking. It was the inner spirit speaking. Inner melting pot. Yeah, I know it now got to pass. Because I know when time come. Yeah, and Andrew know it as well. This is why you see Andrew XPS now is about dealing with some viciousness in the country. It's like, you know, him can't get enough to destroy the country. Why do you think the killing turn up in Jamaica? You think that Andrew want the killing to stop when the police are going and shoot up the people and car up and road? It have to stop if him want it to stop. Andrew don't want it to stop. Andrew want to do the things to Jamaican people we have happened to him when him go to prison. Yeah? So you must make sure no so well then boy him rubber stamp himself in a certain way where, you know, him not feel bad about what him do. Him feel justified what him do. Because him do it back to people. Yeah, where him have get. We have a dish out to him in a prison, him do it to people already. So what am I do now? I'm legacy him a create, you know. As one of the wickedest prime minister ever passed through the entire Caribbean and African region. Yeah. You ever say people, the wickedest, you know, me not say one of you know. The wickedest him surpass, all Idi Amin him pass, you know. Yeah, man. The great Idi Amin him pass, man, there. You understand? So, this is who we have to deal with. But until our people can recognize it, we have now been into political era from 1962. Yeah? You hear me say? Yeah, as an independent nation. All right? You know what problem is? From then till now, a lot of us don't understand politics in its entirety. We understand more party, GLP and PMP. But in terms of politics, remember politics shape every economy right around the world, you know. And all the people in Jamaica would want to come to UK, they would want to go to Canada and America because them here say good life there. All the think good life there them places. Good governance there. You don't have criminal government members and criminal government leader. Yeah, you have people who do a job honestly, if you're honest, you know, take home salary. Not like them only for kickback when you hear. When time the GLP come in, a be a divestment them gone pan. Because by selling things you can thief out money out of every asset where you sell. And give the country the what left. Yeah? You say Seaga do it. You say Bruce come do it. You say Andrew do it. And before, Buster did do it. Yeah? So just look at that now, my Jamaican people, and so we are talking about around us. So, around us are showing us one party bill and one tear down, you know, one rabbit and sell it off, you know. Them never create nothing, you know. Yeah? Because remember, you know, see, I will destroy JOS, parties to bring back JUTC. Who up there destroyed right now? I be a labor right up there destroyed, you know. Owen Ellington, Rockcliffe Lewis and the whole of them, you know. Labor right them. I remember, a little bus company and need so much top heavy executive fee pay them so much in a salary for run bus, you know. No, it don't need no Owen Ellington and no boom broom Rockcliffe Lewis up there. Fair run that. Yeah. That can run with just a one main manager. You understand? Ah, you don't know, you just make worker into supervisor. So you just supervise. We are doing them top heavy civil servant there. Run a little bus company where the whole of them up there are thief. Who not thief, gas oil are thief, this, that. The machine top and the PMP put it back there. So we're showing the Jamaican public at large. One party bill, one party destroy. You understand? And it's time we understand where the country is heading, under which direction, under which leadership. We have to get that priority straight. Yeah? See them that I use all Damian Crawford, you know, to create euphoria. Yeah? Through my loggerhead, you know. Him not really no real proper Rasta, you know. Him just is a loggerhead bud. Yeah? Don't go bright in a maths and nothing else. You understand where I come from, my Jamaican people? Because you see the Labour Party, them have so much tactics up them sleeve. Because it has something where them practice and preach, you know. Every criminal have to practice tactics. And them use it and carry it out on Damien 3 times them hold them and dry man and eat Big Mama. I don't know what Rasta do and eat Big Mama. Yeah? I'm going to do garbage.
But
you understand? and draw himself into a disrepute amongst we, you understand? Because they now realize that criminal entity might go around. And we run here talk about them, you know, them are criminal in every aspect. Yeah? See the money come in there, you hear what them put on it, 15% GTC, but the money tax already, come on, and government money, why can get tax back with GTC for? And money if you do something to uplift back the country. Why you tax it? Because them set up a criminal scheme. Yeah, them set up a criminal scheme.
It shouldn't be taxed because the money are donations. So it's
a donation.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you this, Byron.
Yeah. I'll use a minute and finish up melting pot because I have to run and go some.
All right. You know, sir, that money there, yeah, you have several rights where will come down through remittance, you know, and everybody just put through the rights. Some send it through remittance and pay a fee. But this is where the country are going. We have to show the people them say right now. Tomorrow judgment day, you know. So you see tomorrow night, you know, come out sharp, bright and early for Mystic Sensation, you know. Because so everything I'm going to reveal and we're going to chat it out loud and proud. So for tonight, remember, when I have no sun in Jamaica and the road them no good. So safe travel upon the what? The gravel.
All right.
All right, my brother.
There you have it, people. As what Melting Pot said, tomorrow, you understand? Yes, what a pandemonium tomorrow. You understand? Make sure people when you roll out, you understand, will be appearing the same time like today, 2 p.m. Jamaica time, right? Remember, and of course, Glass Paul Brown, prepare to come under the light, because tomorrow, you understand? And as what Melting Pot said, right, using my wife, you know, regular phrase, safe travel on the grab. People love you. See you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Right? Bless upon yourself. All right, Melting Pot. I am out. Big up, my brother. Blessings.
Enough love, my brother.
10 years, you say. 10 long years and look how Jamaica stay. No light, no road, no food pan we plate. People are suffer while Andrew I live great. Hey. You stand up on the platform, smile wide and proud. I tell we about prosperity, but we can't see it all now. Hurricane come through and left the people bare. 6 months later, them still out there, asleep under the air. Your GLP friends them build high rise, road still full of wood. House pocket to a field, while the nation lose its soul. Hospital overflow, picnic can't get bed. School roof a leak, but you and Juliet well fed. You always have excuse, always pass the blame. Every time something wrong, it never go in your name. Jamaica a drown and you claim you're unclean. Biggest actor in a politics we ever see. Wholeness, time to go. The people. We say no. 10 years and we can't take no more, you know, hear us. We are not on the door. Wholeness, time to go. From Kingston to Negril, the people say so. We tired, we hungry, we done with the show. Wholeness, time to go. Farmer can't afford to plant, food price reach the sky. You bring in the poverty while your own people cry. We born ya, we grow ya, we bleed for this land. But Andrew at the top won't extend the man. You talk about vision, you talk about plan. But 10 years later, we still can't understand. Corruption report London, nobody charge. The people pocket small, but the scandal them large. Who's crack up parish council, bro? Country suffocate, done and it just smoke. And when we raise the voice, you call we political. But the truth is the truth, and the truth is biblical. Police, time to go. Time to go. The people, them say no. We say no. 10 years and we can't take no more, you know, hear us. We are knock on the door. Police, time to go. Time to go. From Kingston to Negril, the people say so. We tired, we hungry, we done with the show. still under tarpaulin. Prime Minister fly gone foreign. Your JLP cabinet full, but the people cupboard empty. Oh, you live so large when we live in so scanty. Not with fists, not with fire, but with voice. Them rising higher and higher. From every parish, every yard, every gate. Jamaica speaking and I know too late. Time to go. The people. We say no. 10 years and we can't take no more. You know hear us. We are not panic. Time to go. From Kingston to Negril, people say so. We tired, we hungry, we done with the show. Oh yes, our time to go. This one is for every Jamaican. We can't afford feet. We are sleep on cardboard. We are drive on broken road. The people don't forget. The people don't forgive. Enough is enough. Jamaicans will live.